The following is a presentation of Palmetto State Media Group. Eagle football lives here. Tonight's game is brought to you by Beth Branham Law, Zeus and Bailey's Pet Spa, Burkett, and Burkett CPAs, Creekside Restaurant, Sun Solutions, So Everly Perfect Photography, Dunlap Plumbing, Breads and Such, and Game Day Turf Management. Now live for tonight's game is the voice of the Eagles, Steve Knight.
Well, the weather has moved out and the clouds have parted as sunshine down on Eagle Stadium here, as the good Lord is smiling down on the Eagles here on opening weekend for them. Airport will kick off the 2026 campaign tonight at home against the Pelion Panthers. After a winless season last year in 2025, Airport is looking to get back to their winning ways under second-year head coach Chris Napper. Eagles return a number of experienced starters on offense, highlighted by a talented and explosive wide receiver group capable of changing the game at any time when the ball's in their hands. On the other side of the field tonight, Corey Helms, second-year at Pelion head coach, comes in tonight following a 5-6 campaign a year ago that included a playoff appearance. Consistency has been the Panthers' recipe for success over the last 7 years, as they've reached the playoffs 6 of those 7 seasons. Tonight also marks a new beginning of a new chapter for Airport athletics and football here, as the Eagles move down to Region 3, 3A classification. Longtime fans may remember the Airport previously completed in 3A level from 1976 to 2001. And both teams are looking to get things started off on the right foot tonight, as it's the first ever matchup between Airport and Pelion. We're glad you could join us here for Airport Eagles football on the Palmetto State Sports Network. I'm Stephen Knight, alongside my broadcasting partner, Ben Bars. And Ben, it's a new season. It always brings hope and excitement. Every team starts with a clean slate, and players have had months as well as coaches to prepare for the moment. And us as fans, obviously, covering the team, we're ready for them to take that next step. And for Airport tonight represents that opportunity where, they can turn the page and begin writing a new chapter under Coach Napper. What are you looking for from Airport as they kick off the 2026 campaign tonight?
Continuity. And what I mean by that is, we spoke about it last year a lot about, how many coaches that this team has gone through. So it was hard for them to really get settled into a good system and something that all of them felt comfortable with, doing more than just at the beginning of the season to the end of the season, especially with these younger players coming up through. Now, they've had, the beginning of last year, last season, the spring, and now getting ready for this season. I think you're going to see a better organized player, a team, ready and knowing what to do and how to put the ball in motion.
Yeah, absolutely. You and I were talking as we went down to the concession stand, and before we go any further, big shout-out to the Eagle Club and everything they do. Michael Merchant, Matt Vaughn, the Lohman family, everybody that I know I'm probably forgetting some. But we were walking down there, and, I kind of got stopped by Craig Lohman, was talking to him, and it's kind of what I kind of told him, same thing. I'm going to sound like a broken record. We'll mention it later on. Eagles have dropped 16 straight, 25 out of the last 26. It's been a terrible stretch, not due to lack of effort, not due to lack of coaching or care. However, you go from an RPO-style offense under the former administration coach and staff to last year air raid. We want to open things up. And we saw glimpses of what it could do when Nolan O'Hora got a start halfway through the year and lit him up through 4 or 5 touchdown passes. And then you saw what he could do at North Augusta in the playoffs, where he threw for over 300 yards. But the big thing is they've had continuity, like you said. You've gone through all this. The big thing, too, is was on the way to school Wednesday morning, and Addie and I took a little detour. That's the word, buddy. Detour. And we came on down here and watched some of their practice at 7 a.m. in the morning. So she got to go to school a little bit late, so I'm definitely parent of the year, right? In her eyes, I am.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think I texted out to you. There was a big change. They seemed more comfortable in the offensive flow. The receivers getting their hands on the ball, but bringing it down, which has kind of been a tough thing in the past. So I do think you're going to see a lot better play this year. These kids, Coach Napper and I were talking Tuesday night late. These kids, they held practice at 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. every day. And that did a number of things. Kept you out of the heat so you guaranteed to get your practice in. allow the kids to focus, because after you go to football practice and you take a shower, you get into class, you're going to be awake.
Yep.
But the biggest thing is the attendance they had with that, the academics that they're doing. His big line is keep the main thing the main thing, and that's what he's doing. You know, he teaches these young men outside of school how to tie a tie, how to change a tire, how to do things. He's making them men, not just football players. So I do think you're going to see some more cohesiveness, a little bit more explosive offense. Last year, the offense struggled, man. 86 points through 10 games, less than 9 a game. I think you're going to have a change in that. And, again, it's because they've been in the system now for 2 years.
Exactly.
You go from an RPO to now an air raid. It's a lot to learn. You mentioned it while we were down there talking. All of a sudden, your offensive line's got to hold that block.
Yep.
You know, it's not quick and gone. It's not one read and go. Your receivers have got to learn how to get free.
And that's a lot. I mean, you know, just one step can make a difference. One is, you know, the old saying, break a knee, and the best person I think I ever seen. Well, I won't say the best person, but one of the better people.
Appreciate it. You going to say something about me?
No,
okay.
shoot.
And we'll be right. No, I'm joking.
Was C.J. Spiller.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he could stop on a dime.
Yeah, he was good at making one cut and go.
Yes.
Get upfield.
I mean, it was, I seen him stop and brush the defender coming by him and take off at full speed,
Yeah.
But I think, these young men have spent enough time with Coach Snapper now to understand what he expects of them, what his system is, and it is making them better players.
Yeah, no doubt. And a lot of folks probably looked at the schedule and you said, oh, well, you're a 3A school. You got a 2A school coming in. It's not a normal 2A school. Pelion has always been tough and gritty. Again, they've got Corey Helms at the helm of the coaching job, at the head of the program over there.
Yep.
He played in the SEC offensive lineman at South Carolina, so he knows what it takes.
Yep.
He's been a hot commodity in the Midlands for many years now, whether it's been an assistant coach, went to Hammond for 3 seasons, and now second year at Pelion. They put up a lot of points last year, averaged almost 29 points per game. They're going to come back in tonight, Ben. They got their returning quarterback, Alan Moore, coming in tonight, senior. Threw for over 1,800 yards last year, 55% completion rates, 20 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Starting tailback also back. And Trey Jackson, over 1,100 yards on the ground, 9 touchdowns. And, oh, by the way, he can catch out the backfield, 17 receptions. On defense, they return a couple key players. Leading tackler Brady Cunningham had almost 100 tackles last year, 5 for loss, as well as their big-time guy in the secondary, Mr. Moore, that can shut it down. Will Green, that can shut it down. Had several interceptions last year. So it's going to be a good game. We'll see what all takes place as we still got about 20-plus minutes to go before opening kickoff for the 2026 season. Before we cut the commercial break, just a couple shout-outs real big. One, want to thank our producers, Mike and Rex Higgins, for all they do. As many of you may not know, Mike got an unbelievable opportunity, moved up to North Carolina where he was doing that. So got some new voices of the Bearcats, and Thomas Yarborough and Trey Jackson, who covered their game last night and did a fantastic job. But also want to give a big shout-out to everybody at Airport, again, that makes this possible. Ben, you and I were kind of talking on the phone the other day. I grew up in West Columbia, Three Fountains area, but Springdale always felt like home to me just for the simple fact that all my buddies lived in Springdale.
Right.
And when you look at Springdale and you look at the community, it's a tight-knit group, and that's one thing that to see the, I still call her JJ, Jessica Metz, here, assistant athletic director and volleyball coach. You got coaches, the whole baseball program, assistant coaches for the most part,
come
and head coach
from
here. So community's good, and I think that's trickles down from the Lexington School District Board to Lexington 2 School District Board with Christina Rucker, Kevin Key. Kevin's kids come through here also. Colby's defensive coordinator.
Yep.
So it trickles down to that, to the administration with Principal Shillett on down. You got folks like Adam Launschlager that does an amazing job all the time, whether it's PA for football now or for baseball. You had Gabe McGee, who did a fantastic job. Gabe, probably a little torn tonight as he's now at Pelion, but we won't hold that against him. Still love him because he's a Gamecock fan. He ain't one of them Bulldogs, man.
Hey.
But I just want to thank a lot of people for the things they do. And I'll be remiss if I didn't shout out one of our buddy, little Skeeter. Lee Williams had surgery today on his finger, or on his hand, I should say. And I know he's at home recouping.
Gwen said trigger finger.
Trigger finger. He's at home recouping. We love you. Be praying for you. Hope you heal up quickly and get back to it. Lee will also be joining us this season as we're going to be having a new role, as he'll be kind of on the sidelines checking in with us periodically out throughout the game. And even going to have Coach Napper at halftime give a quick interview as he's going into the locker room. So a really great job. And last thing before I cut to commercial break, Coach Napper, his family, I'll mention it several times. I know they're back home in West Virginia listening. Hopefully we'll hear a little country roads tonight, blasting through the speakers, but appreciate him listening. Folks, this game will be live streamed on YouTube. You can go on over to YouTube now. Look at the Palmetto State Sports Network. We're synced in there so you can watch that game.
Hey, but they get to listen to us.
Well, that's the good thing.
Yeah.
They can't see our faces. My mom always told me I had a face for radio, and I guess she was right. And big shout out to my mom as her birthday was yesterday. So, folks, we got a lot still coming up with starting lineups. Ben's keys to the game, as we're about 20 minutes away, weather permitting, as long as there's no lightning in the area, from kickoff of what should be a great 2026 season for the Airport Eagles. Stay tuned as you're listening to Eagles football on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
If you want personalized service from an attorney who cares about you, call the law offices of Beth Brenham. When you're facing some of life's toughest challenges, you want an attorney that will be by your side. Combining compassion and experience, we offer comprehensive services for your legal needs. Call Beth Brenham Law today at 803-227-3552 or visit her website at bethbrenhamlaw.com. That's bethbrenhamlaw.com. Get on the path to results today. Beth Brenham Law.
At Game Day Turf Management, we pride ourselves on delivering top-quality, game-ready turf. Maintaining that high standard requires expert care, and we're here to help. We offer customized maintenance programs tailored to your field's needs. With over 20 years of experience, we provide full-service facility management and can collaborate with your existing staff. We began with natural grass fields and have evolved into a leader in synthetic turf services. For more information, visit us at GameDayTurf.net. That's GameDayTurf.net. Game Day Turf Management is a proud sponsor of tonight's Player of the Game.
Need to make a bold impression? Sun Solutions at 345 Dreer Road in West Columbia is your one-stop shop for all things printing, branding, and marketing. From eye-catching banners and vehicle wraps to professional printing, direct mail, branded merch, and full-scale marketing, we do it all under one roof. Big ideas deserve big execution. Visit sunsolutionsUSA.com or stop by today and let's bring your brand to life. Print, promote, deliver. Sun Solutions.
Leaky faucet? Backed up drain? Big job or small, Dunlap Plumbing handles it all. We specialize in residential and commercial plumbing with fast, reliable service you can count on. No gimmicks, no guessing, just honest work done right the first time. Call or text 803-600-1600 today. That's 803-600-1600. Dunlap Plumbing, where quality flows.
Burkett, Burkett & Burkett CPAs is proud to honor the memory of Horace Burkett, captain of the BC football team in 1947, and his homecoming queen, Catherine Burkett. We are grateful to our dad and mom for their many years of devotion and service to the Casey, West Columbia communities, and we try every day to walk in their footsteps. If we can help you or your family with any accounting or financial needs, we will be happy to assist you. Visit our website at burkettcpas.com.
The starting lineups are brought to you by Beth Branham Law.
Welcome back to Eagles football on the Palmetto State Sports Network. As we're not far away from opening kickoff tonight, about 16 minutes to go. Quick note before we move further, Ben, not 15 minutes in and already mess up. Matthew Bennett's the new head coach at Pelion. I forgot Corey Helms did leave to take the job at Newberry. It was kind of a late hire, so that's on me. So Matthew Bennett will be the one going tonight, heading up the Panthers program. And, Ben, I'm going to kick it over to you. We do not have starting lineups, unfortunately, folks, but we're going to touch on a couple highlighted players for both squads. So, Ben?
We as far as our starting quarterback tonight, is going to be a new member of our team here, Mr. Rico Crawford. He's a sophomore quarterback, transfer in.
Yeah, I think we're going to see kind of like the old Steve Spurrier back in the day at Florida, whoever's got the hot hand. I don't think they're going to think twice about rotating quarterbacks according to Coach Knapp. So I do think you're going to see Nolan O'Hara too, but yes, sir, Rico getting that start. He had a touchdown pass last Friday night in the Sportsorama against Lexington, I believe.
Well, it's an advantage to have two quarterbacks of that caliber. You got two guys that, And like you say, Steve Spurrier, he was, when he was there at Florida, he usually kept 3 on the sidelines where if one wasn't working, he didn't think twice about pulling you out and putting somebody else in.
Yeah.
And, I feel sure that Coach Napper is going to feel the same way. He's going to put the person in there with the hot hand. We have Daniel Butts returning, which, played a big role last year, linebacker, cover from one side of the field to the other, and, standout baseball player as well. But the captains tonight is number 1, Mr. Richard Harley, which is receiver is going to be they have as an athlete, but I think he's played receiver and defensive back before.
Yep, you're right.
Daniel Butts is your second captain, and number 50 Isaiah Thompson, and number 72 Ben Humphreys. All these young men have played a big role in this program in the past, and and I know Coach Snapper is looking for good things from them this year.
Yeah, dude. I was thinking about Coach Napper when I was talking about Coach Helms that left Pelion, and I said Newberry because that's where Coach Knapp came from. He actually went to Chapin, so Eagles are going to see Corey Helms eventually later on as we go to Chapin's. But Matthew Bennett takes over the head coaching job, coming from 96, where he was there for 3 years, made the playoffs all 3 years. They got eliminated in the first round, but still a good job. And some quick background again, we talked about Coach Napper. This is his second season at Airport. He's got over 15 years of coaching experience in multiple states, been from West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, North Carolina, and Georgia. He learned to air raid offense, and he learned it from the great late Mike Leach, which is awesome.
Yep.
Graduated from Marshall University. Again, we talked about it. Only 8 points per game last year for the Eagles. Got a new offense, though, so you kind of work those kinks out. But, again, on the other side of the field here tonight, Pelion Panthers come in. A lot of momentum, playoff run, 6 of the last 7 season. Been to returning their entire backfield, which is huge in high school football. That's huge at any level of sports, but especially when you got a young man that threw for almost 2,000 yards last year, 20 touchdowns. You got a running back that rushed for over 1,100 yards, plus 9 on the ground. Defense is going to have to be active in keeping them both contained.
Yeah, and we've seen in the past. You take at Carolina, for instance, and I'm going to use them as a good example, where they had a very good running back in the backfield. But if that O-line don't block for them, there's nowhere for them to go.
You got to look no further than last year. You got a very talented Norris Sellers.
Yes.
Your offensive line's terrible. His numbers suffer for it. So, yeah, you made the comment earlier. Everything starts in the trenches on both sides of the ball.
Yeah. We were talking down there with Craig earlier, and I don't mean this facetiously in any way because, my grandson was an O-line. They don't call them big uglies for a reason. I mean, because they get the job done. They get in the trenches and they keep that quarterback safe, and to run and make the gaps for the running backs to come through.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting time. Again, big shout out our buddy Bennett Gainey from Hartsville texted me earlier today, doing a fantastic job. Really appreciate Bennett and everything he's done and all his words of encouragement. As we're just a few moments away from the national anthem. The one thing I will say that I love about Airport, all the home games we get to come to, is they always have their students perform the national anthem, and it seems like we always have a young man from the football team as part of the group.
Yep.
So it's a beautiful night. And I'll tell you what, Ben, man, we didn't move the game to Thursday night. It was hot. I haven't done yard work all week, use that as an excuse so I can stay in the AC, but I was kind of worried, if tonight you didn't get it in, you're talking about playing tomorrow, it's heat. That rain really cooled things off. And so you got good weather. The field looks fantastic. Big shout out to the crews here that always work thing. I know Gary Asbell does a lot of stuff for both baseball and I think all of the facilities. But I mentioned I brought my daughter down here Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. We're walking around, watching practice, and she's like, "Oh, Dad, the track. It's the colors of the school." Yeah, baby. Look how bright the blues are. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the video board. So, fantastic job. It started with Coach Fiddler before he left as AD, getting a lot of upgrades. He did a fantastic job with that as Eagles are coming out, getting ready for the coin toss. Again, Ben went over the captains for tonight. It's funny seeing Daniel in number 11 instead of 55 that we've grown accustomed to, but the Eagles will be out. New logo tonight. Kind of reminds you of the Jets. The royal blue tops outlined with white numbers, the gray pants. So we're going to pause for the national anthem, kick it to commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have Ben's Keys to the Game. You're listening to Eagles football on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
When it comes to making your event delicious, Breads and Such has everything you need. Imagine trays filled with savory favorites, fresh veggies, and crowd-pleasing sides, all prepared with that homemade touch. Whether it's a family gathering, business luncheon, wedding, or holiday party, Breads and Such offers flexible catering options, convenient pickup dishes, full on-site catering, and even custom gift baskets to make any occasion extra special. Our team is ready to take the stress out of your planning so you can enjoy your event while we handle the food. Call 803-851-0566 or visit breadsandsuch.com/catering to book today. That's 803-851-0566 or online at delicious.
Hey Mom, can we go on a Disney trip?
Are you overdue for a vacation? Whether it be a yearly family trip, romantic getaway, or a solo escape, Two Peaches Travel can help you plan your perfect vacation. While my services are completely free, having an agent allows you to save time and money, stress-free planning, low deposits, and no interest payment plans. Isn't it about time for another vacation? Reach out to Two Peaches Travel on Facebook to start planning your next trip.
In today's digital world, technology drives everything. And when your systems fail, your business suffers. That's why smart companies turn to Seagrin Secure. We specialize in secure networks, advanced threat protection, data recovery, and real-time monitoring, all built on a security-first philosophy. Whether you're a healthcare clinic, financial office, law firm, or a growing small business, Seagrin Secure delivers custom IT solutions that keep you safe, compliant, and connected. And with 24/7 monitoring and transparent reporting, you'll know your business is protected before problems ever happen. Take control of your technology today. Call 803-238-5724 or visit SeagrinSecure.com to learn more. That's 803-238-5724. Seagrin Secure, bridging the gap between technology and you.
Our pregame show is brought to you by Burkett, and Burkett CPAs.
Airport Electrical Services, owned and operated by Lee Williams, offers a wide range of services, from electrical repairs, lighting installations, electrical upgrades, and more. At Airport Electrical Services, our main goal is to please our customers. At Airport Electrical Services, we understand the importance of keeping your home powered safely and efficiently. That's why we offer top-notch electrical services you can rely on. We're not just electricians. We're problem solvers. No matter the issue, we'll find a solution. Call Airport Electrical Services today at 803-518-2876. That's 803-518-2876. Or visit our Facebook page at Airport Electrical Services, LLC.
Hey, this is Kurt, owner of Creekside Restaurant located in Old Mill in Lexington. I wanted to say thanks to everyone that's had a role in our continued success. We are open 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Monday through Saturday, serving a full breakfast and lunch menu daily. We also offer DoorDash and Uber Eats delivery services. Remember, breakfast, lunch, or brunch, the choice is yours.
Our keys to the game are brought to you by Len Rich Contracting.
The excitement of football season kicks off tonight for the Airport Eagles. Anticipation is high. We're eager to witness the dedication and hard work that the players and coaches have invested since last season. With a strong senior class wrapping up their high school careers and newcomers eager to make an impact, this season promises to be thrilling. To secure victory, the Eagles must play disciplined football on both offense and defense. The offensive line needs to protect against the opposing defense, while running backs must find their lanes and receivers must execute their routes flawlessly, all with the quarterback delivering precise passes. On the defensive role, the goal is to disrupt the opposing quarterback by breaking through the offensive line, Linebackers must maintain their positions, and defensive backs must stay closely matched with the receivers. The stage is set, and it's time to gear up for exhilarating season of football. Let's play some football.
Good deal. Appreciate that, Ben, as we're just moments away, a little under 5 minutes from kickoff again as captains are out, waiting on Pelion to come out with their captains. They now are jotting out onto the field. As Ben, it should be a good game. It turned out to be a beautiful night for football. Can't complain. Seats may be a little damp, but bring something to sit on. Plenty of time to get down to Boston Avenue over here to Eagles Stadium and see the opening game tonight. And Ben, you know, we mentioned earlier, been slim pickings the last 4 or 5 years for football.
Yes.
Been some tough times. But, man, I tell you, every time you're around Coach Napper, others, they're just so excited about the impact they're making. Just, you know, game of football, that's great, but the game of life. So you want to see these young men come out tonight, do some good stuff here, move the ball up and down the field, have some big stops, turnovers maybe on defense as well, special teams.
Yes, exactly. You know, we've seen it happen. Isaiah Clemens, 2 years run, 2 of them back.
Same game.
Same game. You know, that's the kind of enthusiasm and that we want to see out here tonight. And, you know, I know these young men on both sides of the ball are ready to play. They've put in a lot of hard work into these, you know, summer months, early mornings, late afternoons, these 2-a-days. I guess they still do 2-a-days. And
no
more 2 days.
They just did
early
morning, got here at
mornings.
5:30, hit it at 6, and.
But you know, that's a lot of effort. That's you know, to get here, to be where you're supposed to be, to put in the work is half the battle. You know, then you know, having the right attitude to be, you know, and getting here tells him that he's got the attitude, because otherwise they wouldn't be coming.
Well, and kudos to the parents and guardians of the young men on the team to make sure they got here when they were supposed to. Those are life lessons outside of football, just showing up, being where you're supposed to be. Getting up early in the morning means you can't or you shouldn't stay up too late at night.
Right.
Because you're going to be dragging the next day. But, yeah, just a good testament to everything going on as they're still going over the coin toss here. We'll see who's going to kick and receive to start things off. But, Ben, again, you know, Pelion coming in. They'll have the white tops on, kind of the goldish dome. As Pelion will receive here, they'll be going right to left away from Boston Avenue down to the field house. As we're just moments away now, Ben, so should be an exciting matchup tonight. Again, I'm kind of wanting to see the offense just, you know, Ethan Pringle being back at running back. You got a transfer came in, and it's only going to help with Nolan. You know, Nolan O'Hara came on freshman last year, tough situation, earned his stripes. Competition's good for everyone.
Exactly. It's going to bring out the best of both of them. You know, it's going to bring out the best of all. You know, you want that job. He has it. You're going to do everything you can to get that job. And if you succeed, guess what? The other fellow behind you, he wants it back. So good competition doesn't hurt anyone. You know, it can only make your program better.
Yeah, again, so a couple things from around the region. New region matchup this year. Again, you got Camden, you got Lower Richland, you got Swansea, you got Gilbert, BC, and Airport in that region. So we definitely like it. We don't have to make those travel to Aiken all the time, as like we've done the last few years. And Ben, this is our fourth season together, buddy. I appreciate everything you've done as Airport's getting ready to come out of the locker room here. But yeah. New region, so you got some familiar foes with Gilbert. You got, you know, Swansea, you played them. In fact, our first game we ever did was at Swansea. I think it was they just opened that press box, man. We thought we were going to be living high off the hog with press boxes like that. Beautiful facility there. So it'll be good to get them back on the schedule, and great job. They lost a heartbreaker yesterday to Keenan, I believe.
What Keenan? It was, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was thinking about another game.
I think they lost a tough one, 36-34 to Keenan, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday. But that's a big game for Swansea, scoring like they did, kind of at will yesterday. You also had last night BC dropping a tough one at home to Hammond. Hammond, you got 4 D1 players on that ball club. And BC did a heck of a job. Close game. Great job by the new guys over at BC. Thomas Yarborough, who I guess is now the voice of the Bearcats. Hard for me to say that because I still think of Mike Hagens as the voice of Bearcats.
Yep.
And then Trey Jackson on the play-by-play. But we're getting set here as the Eagles trot special teams kickoff unit on to the field here, as we're just moments away from the 2026 campaign of Eagles football. Beautiful night. Pelion traveled well. Airport bleachers finally starting to fill in a little bit also.
Let's see here.
We'll be kicking off to start the game.
Who is it? Can you see that number there? I can't quite see it. He's turned sideways.
Airport gets ready. Short pooch kick. Pelion will come up, take it at their own 40, and immediately met by a host of Eagle defenders there. They'll spot the ball around the 41-42 yard line as we'll get things going now.
Pelion's first drive will start.
As Pelion once again trots out here.
First down and 10.
Return their senior quarterback, Alan Moore. Again, 20 touchdown passes last year, only 12 interceptions. So we'll see if that plays in, kind of maybe a little free with the ball there sometimes, see if the Eagles defense can take advantage of that, Ben, but also a very good running back, seasoned running back with him, Trey Jackson in the backfield, over 1,100 yards last year.
You see where they got Daniel lined up.
Yeah, first down and 10 for Pelion, 42-yard line, their own. Start single back to the right. They'll give it on a reverse jet sweep here. He's got a little bit of lane before he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. That's Will Green. Plays a little bit both ways there. Will get a modest gain of about 3 yards, Ben. And that's another thing, talking to Coach Napper the other day at practice, that I was glad to hear him say they're going to put their best players on both sides of the ball this year.
And that's great. I mean, you understandably, you have to rotate them out to give them breathers so they're not wore out in the second quarter.
Pelion taking their time here, 3rd and 8. Single receivers on both sides. Pistol formation here, Jackson behind Moore. Just under 11:20 to go in the first quarter. It'll be a tall sweep near side. Jackson looking for a lane. He'll get over the 45, breaks the tackle, cross midfield before he's pounded out by Daniel Butts and a couple other Eagles. Big gain into Eagles territory. Be a first down at the Eagles' 46-yard line, Ben.
Yeah, he turned the corner, and Daniel was just a hair. He had to go around someone to try to get to him. They come to his side of the field, and he just wasn't able quite to get to him in time.
It was just a good job sealing the block here on the edge by Pelion.
Yep.
So 1st and 10 as we approach 11 minutes in the first quarter. No score. It's Moore taking his time, looking over, getting his call. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 near side. Jackson beside him in the backfield. It'll be a quick out to the far side. Ball's called. He breaks the tackle. Gets over the 40 into Eagles territory, down around the 32-yard line, Ben. That's going to be enough for another first down. Just a good, quick wide receiver screen, and you missed that first tackle.
Yep, that was
tough.
the difference. That was the difference. 14-yard gain. The Airport's got to find a way to disrupt him, because he's finding his targets and hitting his targets.
That's Brady Cottingham, actually, in the backfield with Moore. So they'll bring a man in motion. They'll toss it to him. He's going to bring it near side, trying to stretch it out as the Eagles defense, and they do a good job as Butts did a great job, Ben, not allowing him back into the middle of the field, forcing him wide, and you keep him to a minimum gain there of about 2 yards. Good job.
The thing I liked about it, he went up in the air, but he come down very hard.
Yeah, just a good job knowing that's a good football IQ there. Sideline's your friend.
Yes.
So again, Cottingham in the backfield here. Trey Jackson also on the field. As Moore looking at his wristband. 10 minutes to go in the first quarter, no score. Pelion driving at the Eagles' 30-yard line. Bring a man in motion, they'll give it to him. Takes it wide side. Makes a man miss around the 30 before Airport comes in and cleans him up. Going to bring up a big 3rd down, Ben. I couldn't see who made that tackle.
I didn't either.
But a good job there by the Eagles defense.
Limited him to about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, it's just another good job of making sure he doesn't get back inside, stretch it out until you get some help there. So big 3rd down, see if the Eagles get a stop. It does look like it'll probably be, you got your buddy.
That's right. Got the terrible towel.
See if you can Did you see what the call was? Was it a hold?
I think I didn't get it in time. I looked down because I thought everything was normal,
doing?
and all of a sudden
What are you doing?
I know.
One job. Well, look how beautiful the sky looks tonight, Ben.
Yeah, it turned out to be a very nice night for football, considering what we're dealing with 2 hours ago.
Yeah. So we'll replay that down and backs them all the way up to the Eagles' 40-yard line. 9:35 remaining in the first quarter. Pistol formation here. Bring a man in motion. They'll give it to the up back, and he's met and dropped in the backfield. Big-time play there.
I think that was Jared,
the Eagles. Sean Peoples.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was him or Josiah Thompson.
Buddha is what they call Josiah.
Buddha.
So big 3rd and long here for Airport. See if they can get off the field here. It's about 3rd and 19. We'll call it 20. Pelion, nice opening drive, Ben, but penalties will kill a drive quickly as they had.
Yes.
What would have been 3rd and short, backed them up 2nd and long. Now 3rd down and long. Trips to the near side here. Single wide receiver to the far side. It's Cottingham to the left of Moore. He'll drop back. Plenty of time. He's going to swing it out wide here. Got a man wide open at the 35. Makes a man miss at the 30. Pounds down to 25, but he still will be short as Will Green there on the reception. So decision time here for first-year head coach Matthew Bennett for the Panthers.
That was a little bit of broken coverage because he was over here all by himself.
I think they may have just been playing a soft zone there, letting it underneath, coming up and making that tackle.
Yeah.
So here we go. It's going to be about 4th down and long 2. They need to get to around the 22 of the Eagles. So let's call it 3, Ben.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'd say 3.
Pelion taking their time as we approach 8 minutes in quarter 1, no score.
Well, let's see if they're trying to draw them off.
Pistol formation here, and they'll split out Cunningham to the right of Moore, bring a man in motion. Eagles defense stays, and there you go, Ben.
Yep. Timeout, Pelion.
So you got a big opportunity here, 7:49 in quarter 1, no score, to have your first defensive drive or series, I should say, of the season.
Right.
If you can force a 4 and out here, man, that just sets everything on fire. And again, you're seeing the same thing. Good penetration on that last play by Josiah Thompson. The 2nd down to kind of stuff it, create a 3rd and long. You had Daniel Butts a couple times on this drive, forcing the back outside towards the sideline, spreaded it out.
Yeah.
You know, you'd rather having them run horizontally than vertical on defense for you.
And east-west, right? I get it. Getting backwards. East-west rather than north-south.
Yeah. So good job. Big opportunity here. To like to see if the Eagles can come away with a defensive stop. And you called it, Ben, seeing if they jump off sides, and that's what they did is they faked a little sweep there. But, also, that's sometimes tricky, too. You get your lineman, in your head you're not going.
I know.
So we'll see what they do. Pelion rolled their offense back out. Big 4th down and 3 here for the Eagles defense, trying to get off the field. Single wide receiver to the far side. Pistol formation, I'm sure they'll switch out of. Bring a man in motion left to right. Moore's going to pitch it to Cottingham. He's got a lane at the 25, makes the man miss and gets down and gets the 1st down. Nice little play there. So they're going to have it 1st and 10. They're going to now be in the red zone at the 19, Ben.
Yeah,
just didn't have the weak side help there.
I was going to say, just could not seal off that side of the field.
So another 1st down for Pelion here. 7:40 remaining in quarter 1, no score. Here from West Columbia at Les Evans Field. Pelion again driving right to left away from Boston Avenue down to the LG Lawrence Gardner Field House.
LG.
They really take their time here on offense. We're seeing they're winding the clock back. Starting it as we get going.
They must be keeping it on the sideline because I don't see a clock on the field anywhere, do we? No, they have to be keeping it on the sideline. As we get ready to go, everybody's coming set.
Moore gives it on his jet around there. Defense does a good job bottling it up, only gets minimum 1-2 yards there. Going to be 2nd down now, Ben.
It'll be 2nd down.
Yep. 2nd and about 7. Good job by the defense there, staying home on the backside.
Right. Containing him on the side.
Well, they chew that clock, buddy. 6:40 now.
They're burning every bit they can, aren't they?
2nd down and 7. From around the 17-yard line of the Eagles. More shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers near side. Brings a man in motion. He'll give it to him, and he's got a lane trying to get around. Cuts back inside, and great job by the Eagles defense. Just don't stand over him there. But a great job there. Joey Ross on the tackle.
Joey Ross, senior defensive back.
It's been amazing seeing some of these young men over the last 3-4 years grow up in. They put a lot of muscle on in the weight room. I think Coach Napper was telling me that every kid put on about 10 to 15 pounds of muscle in off season, which is great. And that's due to they're feeding them 4 times a day.
Woohoo!
The entire athletic program, from what I understand, no matter if it's ladies sports, men's sports, they're all on the same weightlifting kind of routine,
but
which is
feed
good.
them healthy food as well. That's the key word.
Big 3rd down here once again. Needing to get to around the 10-yard line of Airport. Bring a man in motion left to right in Will Green. Moore drops back, going to roll far side, dumps it underneath. Jackson's got it, makes a man miss at the 10, and that's what he needed. He'll pick up the 1st down. Just a little underneath screen there, and they just finding the holes right now, Ben, as we're under 5:30 remaining in quarter number 1. They'll have it 1st down and goal. So Airport, you've been able to get them to 3rd down a couple of times, just not able to force a turnover on downs or make them kick a field goal, whatever.
I think in the passing situations, they're maybe like you was talking about earlier, playing too soft maybe. A little bit soft and giving them room to find a receiver.
As Moore takes his time, looking to the sideline to get the play call. Little bunch formation here. Single wide receiver far side is Cottingham. To the right, brings a man in motion. They'll give it to him. It's Will Green trying to get the edge. He gets around and gets down inside the 5-yard line before he's met and dropped. Bring up 2nd down and goal now, Ben, as we're under 5 minutes to go.
From the 4.
What about the 4-yard line?
I'll mark it from the 4.
You know, that's kind of one of the dangerous things of having an air raid offense. Even though we haven't seen it yet tonight, just thinking how methodical Pelion is on offense here, takes their time, uses every bit of the clock that they can. You cannot afford to have a lot of 3 and outs tonight. You may not see the ball back.
Exactly. You got to take advantage of it. You got to strike. You know, if they score, you got to come back. You can keep the ball for just as long. You just got to be effective with it, and you got to make it count.
We're going to have a timeout, I believe, here on the field. Let's see what's going on.
Delay a game.
Well, I was wondering, because my goodness, buddy.
I believe, with no clock out here, and as long as they're taking, I'd have to have somebody sitting beside me with a stopwatch.
Well, I'm sure they are. Again, it's just good, smart offense. They're controlling things right now, so hats off to Coach Bennett and the Panthers. Again, 2nd and goal here, but it'll be from the 9 as that'll back them up 5 yards. The 2nd penalty of the night for the Pelion offense. Keep track of that.
I think with them being backed up like that, I think look for that short pass again.
Well, we'll see. They've been bringing their slot guy in motion a lot.
Yep.
They've got Trey Jackson right there on the right side. Shotgun formation, single back to the left. They'll shift. You got 2 men.
Ooh.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
They'll get back reset. Let's try it one more time. Bring the man in motion. They'll hand it off to him, and there's pressure there, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield. Daniel Butts with a big tackle for loss there. Read it. They kind of tipped their hand there, Ben, as they kind of got faults going.
Yeah.
He's going to get a penalty on that, I think, for flipping them, though.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You were looking at 3rd and goal from around the 15. Going to be automatic 1st down, I believe, Ben. You just
Personal
can't flip
foul.
them like that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
player safety.
All right, fans, on your feet.
Or did they pick it up?
From the 15.
They left the ball there. They picked it up.
Okay, there was a yellow hanky. So, hey, 3rd and goal. We'll take it. Great job, Daniel, from the 15-yard line.
White hat said no go.
3 minutes to go here, quarter 1. 2 wide receivers far side, 1 near side. Moore drops back. He's going to be under pressure. Going to dump it underneath far side, and Airport will be there to make the stop around the 6-7-yard line.
Yep.
Good job by the Eagles defense. And now another big 4th down decision time for Pelion.
Yep.
As Buddy Daniel come flying off that left edge.
Woo.
I think we got a flag down. Help me, you got better eyes than me, even though you're 20 years my senior.
Yeah. Hey, I just had my eyes examined the other day.
see what the call may be here, Ben. A lot of discussion going on.
Yeah, I hadn't seen him make an indication yet. He's talking it
I hope
over
it's
with
not
you.
a face mask in the way that was thrown late.
Yeah.
Receiver kind of contorted his body a little bit coming down. We'll see what happens.
Well, unsportsmanlike conduct.
So couldn't see what it was. Don't know if it was on the tackle, face mask.
Coach Napper's asking for an explanation.
So Pelion bailed out again from an Eagles penalty here on this opening drive. Ben, they've had the ball the entire first quarter, 2:45 remaining in the first quarter. And again, this is what you can't allow offenses to do, is to have long, sustainable drives. And then when you do stop them, you can't bail them out.
Right. I mean, give it. The defense have been on the field for a long time, and they're going to get tired. Yeah, I was just thinking about that a while ago. We're going to need that light, I believe. But, the defense have been on the field for a long time, and they're going to have some relief, 2:45 left in this quarter, and they've had the ball the entire time. Just little chunks here, there, chunks here and there. Airport we need to score, but do we want to score fast and put the defense back out there? Or do you want to take your time as well?
No, I mean, look, I think with the way things went last year, if you can put points up and quickly and do it in bunches, you do it.
Yeah.
Let it fly, baby. So here we go now. First and goal from just outside the 2, it appears, Ben. As pistol formation once again for Pelion. As everybody's getting things lined up, officials still talking. Hey, it's opening week for them as well.
And Pelion's waiting for the play to come in from the sideline.
Well, the officials are discussing some stuff here. The head official still getting things sorted out. Hey, show him a little grace. Week 1, man, easy.
Yeah. Now he sends
So we're ready to go. First and goal. Pistol formation. Bring a man in motion. They'll give it to him on the sweep. Nowhere to go as he's bottled up in the backfield by a host of Eagles. And they'll drop him for a loss. Great penetration right up the middle. And Ben, I misread the marker. That was fourth down. Yeah.
So they did.
It's whatever. Good stop there by the Eagles defense. A turnover on downs, just what the doctor ordered, and Airport will take over. First possession here of 2026 for the offense. They will be backed up deep in their own territory, so you got to be careful here with the ball. See if we try to get a quick run or a quick hitter out the backfield just to get some yardage, Ben. Shotgun formation here for the Eagles. 2 wide receivers near side, 1 far side. As Airport's getting things straightened out, Pringle to the right of the quarterback here, Rico Crawford, and he'll hand it to Pringle. Got a lane up the middle over the 10 to about 11-yard line. Good first down run. Good to see Pringle back in that Eagles blue, Ben.
Gain of about 5, it's second down.
You good?
Yeah, I was trying to get my thing here, Pringle is what?
Too early to be disappearing on me in the season.
I know. Well, you handed me the light, man.
Second down and about 5 to go here for the Eagles. Shotgun formation once again. Pringle to the right of Rico Crawford. He'll drop back, throws outside, got a man in and out of the hands of the wide receiver there. Good job breaking on the ball there by Pelion. And that been just what we talked about already, a big third down here. 1:46 on the clock.
Exactly.
Clock's still running.
It's an incomplete pass.
Going to bring up a big third down here for the Eagles. We'll see what Coach Napper and his staff can do. Again, I was talking about as Richard Harley will jog off here. As Xavion Williams will come in. Was really impressed with Richard the other day at practice. Benny was catching anything thrown his way. But we'll have another substitution. We're going to have a quick timeout. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back after this. You're listening to Eagles football on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
If you want personalized service from an attorney who cares about you, call the law offices of Beth Brenham. When you're facing some of life's toughest challenges, you want an attorney that will be by your side. Combining compassion and experience, we offer comprehensive services for your legal needs. Call Beth Brenham Law today at 803-227-3552 or visit her website at bethbrenhamlaw.com. That's BethBrenhamLaw.com. Get on the path to results today. Beth Brenham Law.
At Game Day Turf Management, we pride ourselves on delivering top-quality, game-ready turf. Maintaining that high standard requires expert care, and we're here to help. We offer customized maintenance programs tailored to your field's needs. With over 20 years of experience, we provide full-service facility management and can collaborate with your existing staff. We began with natural grass fields and have evolved into a leader in synthetic turf surfaces. For more information, visit us at GameDayTurf.net. That's GameDayTurf.net. Game Day Turf Management is a proud sponsor of tonight's Player of the Game.
Need to make a bold impression? Sun Solutions at 345 Dreer Road in West Columbia is your one-stop shop for all things printing, branding, and marketing. From eye-catching banners and vehicle wraps to professional printing, direct mail, branded merch, and full-scale marketing, we do it all under one roof. Big ideas deserve big execution. Visit sunsolutionsusa.com or stop by today and let's bring your brand to life. Print, promote, deliver. Sun Solutions.
Leaky faucet,
If
backed
you
up
want-
drain.
Welcome back to Eagles football here on the Palmetto State Sports Network, as Airport will have a big third down situation here. 1:41 remaining in quarter one, and Ben, just what we kind of talked about. You can't afford to go 3 and out here. You got to keep the ball moving and keep it in your offense's hands, or your defense is going to get worn out with that deliberate Pelion attack.
Yep. Their support allows our football student athletes to get the right nutrition heading into
We're still waiting to come out. Eagles will break it from the sideline here. Big third down once again. Looks like it's going to be more about 3rd and 7 or so, Ben. Maybe about 6 or 7 yards here, as the Eagles are trying to extend this opening drive of the 2026 campaign.
Yep, we need to get a first down here.
Crawford Pringle into backfield here. Trips to the near side for Airport. Lone receiver to the far side, Xavion Williams. Shotgun formation.
Here we go.
Crawford fakes the handoff, going to throw a quick out near side. It will be called at the 10, over to 15, just short of the 20-yard line, but enough to get the first down for Airport. Good job there by the Eagles. Flag down on the play.
Oh, let's see if they call it back. Where's my man at? I can't see him. There he is.
See what the call may be here. Maybe a illegal shift or something. Wouldn't think a holding call with how quick it got out there unless it was on one of the wide receivers blocking here on the near side bend, and that's what it is. It's going to be a holding.
Yep.
So we'll back it up, redo it here, as Eagles had picked up the first down. 1:23 remaining here in quarter one.
It's not the way we want to start out on the first series, but hey, we can pick it back up. So where's that move the ball back to? Have they marked it? They haven't marked it yet.
Again, officials over talking to the Pelion coaches now. And this is what we kind of expect game one. You see this a lot with players and coaches, also with officials trying to get everybody on the same page, get into midseason form.
Right. Yeah, I think they were. Is he declining it? I think he declined the penalty.
Well, I don't know why he would decline it. It would have been the Eagles' first down. Yeah.
Fourth down.
So he was short. They
Fourth
must have
down
said
and
his
2.
knee hit then, Ben.
Yeah, fourth
he
down
got
and
up
2.
near the 20. So it would be 4th down, 2 to go from the Eagles' 15. And they're going to take a quick timeout. And we'll take one, too. You're listening to Eagles football on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
If you want personalized service from an attorney who cares about you, call the law offices of Beth Brenham. When you're facing some of life's toughest challenges, you want an attorney that will be by your side. Combining compassion and experience, we offer comprehensive services for your legal needs. Call Beth Brenham Law today at 803-227-3552 or visit her website at bethbrenhamlaw.com. That's bethbrenhamlaw.com.
Eagles will punt on 4th down and 2. Short punt near side, going to hit around the 40 of Airport and take a friendly roll all the way down inside the 35-yard line of Pelion. Be spotted down around the 32-yard line. Good job, great punt there for the Eagles.
7-yard line, that's where Pelion takes over, 1st and 10.
As Ray Goes, I believe, was the one that kicked that one, Ben. They signaled that there was a timeout. Some players ran off the field, but
yeah,
We're rusty too, man, trying to get back into the swing of this stuff.
Yeah.
So Pelion would take over for the second time tonight, had the opening drive stop deep into airport territory. As they started at their own 42-yard line, this one will be spotted around the 32-yard line. As Moore and his team is back out once again. Pistol formation once again, Cunningham, the running back in the backfield, Moore. So bring a man in motion. They're going to give it to Will Green on the jet sweep there. Hit in the backfield and brought down by Daniel Butts, but initial contact there by another Eagle defender there. Did a good job, Ben. As he got in the backfield, got a hand on him, slow him down. Daniel come in and cleaned him up. I believe that was Talon Harlan.
Yeah.
That made that initial hit. As we got another flag down on the field. Back him up some more. 32 seconds to go in the first quarter. No score between Airport and Pelion. And Ben, again, I told you off air earlier, I was kind of surprised. First matchup, these schools are not separated by much. Just straight shot down. 302.
Yeah.
South Congaree, and you're there.
You know, and we talked about it. You know, we felt like this was going to be a good game.
Yeah, see if they can, they're not putting the ball in the air much. Everything's short and underneath as there is a flag, and it's going to be on Airport. Another penalty on the defense here.
He never told us what it is.
We'll see when they mark it off. I believe it's going to be of the 15-yard, and it is personal foul, face mask. And that you just can't have that. So now put the ball up to the Pelion 48 near midfield. 32 seconds to go. Will be first down and 10. Ball marked pretty much center of the field. As we're winding down on quarter one of the 2026 season. Trey Jackson will come in motion, sets up to the left side. Pistol formation once again for Moore. They'll toss it to Jackson. He's going to be hit in the backfield and wrapped up. Good job by the Eagles defense once again.
Yeah.
Another good job there. Sean Peoples, I believe, in on that.
I didn't see who made the first hit. I just seen about 6 of them behind him.
Second down.
That's twice I've misdone that. That's Henry. Henry with a nice play, a sophomore. Good job reading that, getting backfield.
Yeah.
And that's going to be it for quarter number one. No score between Pelion and Airport. You're listening to Eagles football here on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
When it comes to making your event delicious, Breads and Such has everything you need. Imagine trays filled with savory favorites, fresh veggies, and crowd-pleasing sides, all prepared with that homemade touch. Whether it's a family gathering, business luncheon, wedding, or holiday party, Breads and Such offers flexible catering options, convenient pickup dishes, full on-site catering, and even custom gift baskets to make any occasion extra special. Our team is ready to take the stress out of your planning so you can enjoy your event while we handle the food. Call 803-851-0566 or visit breadsandsuch.com/catering to book today. That's 803-851-0566 or online at breadsandsuch.com/catering. Breads and Such. We make your next event delicious.
Welcome back to Eagles football on the Palmetto State Sports Network. As we're getting ready for quarter number two here between Pelion and Airport. No score. They'll flip sides of the field now. Pelion will be headed towards Boston Avenue. Left to right in front of us here in the press box. Ball is marked near hash. They'll have it at their own 46-yard line after a 2-yard loss on first down. As Trey Jackson comes in motion, they'll fake it. Scrambles this way, taking a shot down the field. He's got a man in through his hands. As good coverage underneath and over top there for the Eagles. As number 12, Jory Ross in underneath to force that high throw, and then Ahmed Perez had him over the top. So good job by the defense there. Now going to force a big 3rd down and 12. See if the Eagles, Ben, can get off the field here. And the big thing is here, if you can force a punt, you're going to have better field position than you did inside your own 5-yard line.
Right. It gives your defense better confidence too, especially after that long first quarter. It'll give them more confidence in themselves.
So here we go, 3rd and 13. They got to get to the Airport 42-yard line for a first down. 2 wide receivers far side.
Look for him to throw the ball.
One near side again, pistol formation here for Moore and Cunningham, his running back in the backfield. He'll drop back to pass, looking near side wheel route, trying to hit Trey Jackson. Ball's a little underthrown and incomplete. Good job in coverage once again by the Eagles, and that'll force a big fourth down, as I believe that is Sean Peoples on the coverage there.
Yeah, Sean Oliver, Sean Peoples, it was a host of them.
Yeah, just a good job there by the defense once again. As the Eagles will try it on, Silas Berry, return man, will be back for Airport here as Moore kind of does double duties. He'll be punting the ball here as well. Try to take a little wheel route shot there with Trey Jackson. Your all-purpose back out of the backfield, and just great coverage once again by the secondary for Airport.
I think you got to be careful here. You got your quarterback fixing to be your punter. You know what I'm saying?
I think it'd be okay. 4th and 13 here. As back again will be Silas Berry at the Eagles' 30-yard line as Moore gets the snap, kicks off, and it's a good one. It's going to go over Silas's head, takes a big bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And so the Eagles will have decent field position to start it off, Ben. I was wondering there, Silas only had his heels on his own 30. I'm like, man, that's only 20, 25, 30 yards. Good punt there by Moore, just kind of couldn't kill it down inside the 10. Once again, we want to give a big shout out to Coach Napper's family back in West Virginia. Here they tune in every time. Appreciate you guys loaning your favorite son to us down here.
That's right.
Eagles.
We're glad to have him.
Back out on offense here. Rico Crawford, the quarterback, shotgun formation to his right will be Ethan Pringle. 4 wide receiver set. It's Pelion showing a little pressure off the left side of the line here. Crawford will shift Pringle to that side. Drops back, looking for a quick hitter. Dumps it off to Pringle. He's got a block from Harley. Cuts it back inside over the 30 before he's finally tackled. Good-looking play there. Good job of Harley. Didn't know if he was going to get that block set on the edge, but he got just enough of the defender to give Pringle the yardage he needed to get that first down.
Yep.
That first down of the year for the Eagles, huh? 11:30 here in half number 1. No score.
And it's a nice chunk of yardage to go along with just not just a first down, but a nice pickup.
Yeah. First down and 10 here from the Eagles' own 33-yard line. They're driving away from Boston Avenue down to the LG room. Inside draw here to Pringle. Good job coming up, making the hit. It'll be a short gain as Will Green comes up from the safety spot to make the tackle. Excuse me, that's not Will Green. That's Landon Jolly. Sound familiar? Landon Jolly, Logan Gadberry's brother.
Yeah.
New Panther, good tackle by that young man there. He hit that hole quick and stopped him for a minimal 2-yard gain here. 2nd down and 8 now for the Eagles. 10:45 remaining in the first half, no score. Eagles will come out with trips to the far side. Richard Harley, lone receiver near side. Pringle in the backfield. Be a little underneath, quick screen to Harley. He's got it, turns upfield, across midfield, and finally pushed out of bounds. Around the 42-yard line of Pelion. They'll mark it around the 43, just a quick hitter, but we're going to come back, man. We got a flag down on the field, and that could be a place where you had a hold that kind of led to that. Sprung him there. Really impressed. Talked about Richard earlier, man. You know, he's always had the size, had some problems with some drops earlier on in his career, but has really just applied himself and gotten so much better.
Just trying to keep up with the good stuff.
Don't worry about all that.
I know. First game, need to get back in the groove and pay tribute to
I just can't believe you're not talking. I mean, the mouth of the South, I'm having to beg to talk. Don't worry about stat stuff.
Yeah. I tell you, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to see football back. I'm glad to see Airport.
That will be a hold on. The Eagles will back them back into their own territory here. We'll replay the down, but just a tough thing. Shoot yourself in the foot. Had a big play there for over 20 yards. Get you deep into, over midfield, about the 43-yard line of Pelion. But we'll replay the down. It's going to be 2nd down and about 4 now because it's from the spot of the hole bin. 4 wide receiver set here for the Eagles. Crawford once again, shotgun formation. 4 down linemen here for Pelion. Xavion Williams coming underneath, has a little mesh route there. He sees it and hits him. Has it at the 45 across midfield into Pelion territory before he's forced out of bounds. You could see that developing. Just a little mesh route there, Ben.
Yep.
It kind of delayed on the throw. they'll get better timing with that. Good job.
Down to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, good job by Xavier. Kind of a little behind him there, but good job by Rico going through his progressions, checking down on him.
You know, that's the same thing that, Pelion was doing in the airport that first quarter. In those little sideline passes, in motion, picking them up.
Yeah, 10-11 remaining here in the first half. No score between Pelion and Airport. Airport driving here on the second possession of the ball game for them. They'll come out once again, trips to the near side. Richard Harley, lone receiver to the far side, as shotgun formation once again. Pelion showing a little bit of pressure up the middle. See if they come.
Is that my man Braden Gross out there too?
Braden Gross is out there.
Yep. Ooh,
as
yeah.
Pelion jumps there, going to be a free 5 for Airport. Good job. Hard count there by Rico Crawford, the quarterback. You'll always take that, so going to be 1st and 5, and that kind of opens up your playbook a little bit more there, Ben.
Yep.
You may be willing now to take a shot. But, yeah, Coach, speaking about Braden Gross, Coach just bragging about him the other day. And, multi-sport athlete here. State champion baseball player for the Eagles and runner-up this past year.
Yep. And extremely well-respectful, young man as well. A great young man.
1st and 5 from Pelion 38-yard line. Shotgun formation. They'll hand it off underneath. Pelion tries to cover it up. Minimum gain there of about a yard or 2.
Maybe.
Going to bring up 2nd down and short.
Jason Rose with the carry.
As Rose gets his first carry of the night and of the season. As Harley will come off the field for the Eagles here. 2nd down and short to go. 9:45 remaining in half one. Like to get them to get something in the end zone here, Ben, get that lead. You're going to get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, we got 9 minutes left.
Crawford shotgun formation. Pelion showing pressure up the middle. He'll send the running back out. Look to the far side. Had a receiver streaking down the sideline, but the play blown dead, which is going to mean a offensive penalty here, Ben.
Yep. I guess they're thinking somebody moved.
Yeah, that 5 yards you got, you're giving right back now. Going to be now 2nd down and 8. Kind of changes things a little bit here.
Will be against Airport.
Just a false start on the Eagles. Those pre-snap penalties will kill you.
I don't know that I'd change anything. Just maybe move it to the other side of the field.
You're going to be about 2nd and 9, maybe even 10 here, Ben.
It's about 9, I guess, I would think.
As the Eagles break the huddle. 4 wide receiver set here. Rose in the backfield with Rico Crawford, the quarterback. Shotgun formation. Pelion coming on the edge here, showing a little pressure. They'll drop back. Crawford steps up in the pocket, scrambles far side, dumps it underneath and incomplete. Maybe forced that one just a little bit too soon.
Intended for Jason Rose.
That's going to bring up a big 3rd down. And, Ben, that's what's so tough is you had a 1st and 5 after the offsides.
Yep.
Looking at 3rd and a long 9, call it 10 probably. 9 minutes to go in the first half.
He was trying to get it to Rose, just couldn't quite get it in time.
Pringle check back into the game. He'll be beside Crawford. Shotgun formation, trips near side for Airport. As they have the ball at the Pelion 43, got to get down to around the 34-yard line for a 1st down. Crawford drops back to pass, has time, steps up in the pocket, going to take a shot down the middle of the field, had a man and just overshot Richard Harley there, had him on a little post route, and he was wide open, Ben.
Led him too far.
Just led him too far. And that'll bring up a 4th down, and the Eagles will be forced to punt the ball here. Oh, man.
That was
big opportunity.
Yes. That had the end zone written all on it. He was in stride. Had about a 3-step lead on the defensive back.
There goes back out to punt here for the Eagles. 2 men back deep. For Pelion inside their own 10-yard line is his 4th down. Snap's good. Kick is up. Nice punt to the far side. See where it went out of bounds, Ben, as it just hopefully got inside that 20-yard line. Officials walking it up. See where they stop.
I'd say probably about the 19 is what I would say. No, he's caught. Yeah, he hasn't stopped walking yet.
Yeah, kind of kicked that off the side of his foot.
Yeah.
They'll take over around their own 24-yard line. We'll stick with you here as they're going to be out quick on offense here. 8:58 remaining in the first half. No score. Once again, we appreciate everybody listening to the Palmetto State Sports Network coverage of Eagles football, Eagles baseball here. I'm Stephen Knight, broadcasting partner Ben Bars. And again, later, hopefully next week, we will have another partner, so to speak, teammate here with us, as Lee Williams will be doing some stuff from the sideline reporting for us as Panthers back out. Pistol formation again. Moore taking their time here. First down and 10.
3 receivers, 1 in the backfield, 1 in motion.
And we're going to have the whistles blown here. I think we're going to have a timeout maybe. Yeah, I think Pelion's going to call a timeout. Yeah, we got an official timeout. We're going to take a quick timeout here from some of our sponsors. No score, 8:58 remaining in half one. Pelion on the road tonight here at Airport. You're listening to Eagles football on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
Hey, this is Kurt, owner of Creekside Restaurant located in Old Mill in Lexington. I wanted to say thanks to everyone that's had a role in our continued success. We are open 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Monday through Saturday, serving a full breakfast and lunch menu daily. We also offer DoorDash and Uber Eats delivery services. Remember, breakfast, lunch, or brunch, the choice is yours.
Need to make a bold impression? Sun Solutions at 345 Dreer Road in West Columbia is your one-stop shop for all things printing, branding, and marketing. From eye-catching banners and vehicle wraps to professional printing, direct mail, branded merch, and full-scale marketing, we do it all under one roof. Big ideas deserve big execution. Visit sunsolutionsUSA.com or stop by today and let's bring your brand to life.
Welcome back to Eagles football here on the Palmetto State Sports Network. We're ready to go. First and 10. Pelion will fake the sweep, hand it underneath, breaks a tackle, pushes his way up and over the 40-yard line. Hard-nosed run there by the Panthers. Just a little dive play there, Ben. They faked a little jet, went with a little zone underneath. And it's a good play for a first down.
Enough for a first down.
It's good enough for a first down.
Pelions, their fans traveled well tonight, Ben. Probably got about 100 people over there. Braved the weather that we had earlier this afternoon in West Columbia.
But, look down here. It was thin at first, but the airport has brought a lot of people out here tonight also.
First down here for Pelion at their own 43-yard line. Man in motion. Moore will hand it off underneath. Tries to bounce it outside. He's got a lane and bullies his way up to about the 45-yard line. Ben, another good little 4 or 5 yard gain by Cunningham in this Panthers offense. Big shout-out Dylan Harrington. I saw posted say the GOAT Ben, Coach Ben. So appreciate Dylan Harrington listening in. Yeah. Second down now for Pelion from their own 45-yard line. They'll give them 3 on that gain. So 2nd and 7.
Yeah, Dylan Harrington.
Appreciate our friends DJ and Jan Livingston listening in. Won't hold it against them. One's a Swansea grad, the other a BC grad, but they're still good people, huh?
They're good people. Like you say, can't hold it against them, I guess.
Pistol formation. They'll hand it off to the man around the corner, and Airport plugs that up. Plug that hole in the middle. Good job there by the Eagles defense, as I believe that was Jason Vale in on that tackle and stop.
Yep.
And a big third down, trying to get the ball back. 7:45 to go in half one, no score. They got to get to the Eagles' 48-yard line here, Ben.
Hey, let's hold them. Let's give ourselves another chance to put something in the back, in the back of the end zone.
Pelion taking their time, controlling the clock here in the first half. 3rd down and 7. See if the Eagles defense can get off the field and put the ball back in the hands of their offense. That showed some flashes, just not able to sustain that last drive.
Right.
2 wide receivers here. They'll bring Trey Jackson in motion right to left. Tall sweep. Cunningham trying to get that edge. He'll get around and then barreled out of bounds. Good tackle there by the Eagles defense, and they're going to hold them, Ben.
Yeah.
Bring up a big 4th down and about 5 to go. Great pursuit there.
They've settled down.
Defense.
Yeah, they have settled down.
The one thing I will say that I can tell a major difference in the defense this year, Ben, is their angles are better, pursuing the tackle, pursuing the ball carrier, and they're hitting folks really hard. 4th down here, they're going to go for it from their own 49-yard line. We'll call it about 4th and a long 3 here. 6:40 remaining in the first half. No score as Moore looks over to the sideline getting the call.
I think that was number 15, Kashawn Glover, that forced him out of bounds on that last play.
Another tall sweep to Cunningham. Hood's going to bring it near side, trying to get the edge. He's going to have the edge. Stiffs arms a man and bangs his way inside the 40. I thought we had a holding call there, as it looked like Perez was just being jerked down by his jersey. No call. Just another hard-nosed run as they're starting to attack the perimeter here. The Eagles defense.
Hey. Coach Snapper's getting in his ear too. I think he's seen the same thing.
Yeah, saw his mouth moving, but I don't think those were prayers going up there, Ben. First down and 10 for Pelion. Ball marked at the airport 40-yard line. They're traveling towards Boston Avenue here as Moore looks over to the sideline, gets his call. Pistol formation once again with Cunningham in the backfield. They'll give it on the sweep. Nowhere to go. Pounded down in the backfield. Eagles defense once again with a tackle for a loss, and that's Peoples. Once again, Sean Peoples been all over the field tonight.
Yep. He's traveling sideline to sideline.
And he'll put him behind the sticks here on second down. Ben, that's about a loss of 4 yards there as the airport's just reading that.
I think he was back there almost as fast as the ball was, wasn't he?
Yeah, good job there attacking the football. Second down and 14 now, 5:50 remaining in the first half. Much improved Eagles defense here under second-year Coach Key.
Let's see what we can muster up here.
Pistol formation, Green comes in motion. That's a reverse. They hand it off to Landon Jolly. He's over to 45. Inside the 40, he's got a lane, cuts it back, stays on his feet, and gets down to around the 22-yard line of Airport. Excuse me, that was Kipton Taylor there. Yeah. Jolly's number 8. But a good play there, just a reverse. Didn't stay home, and that's kind of where you run the similar play all game, and then you hit them with that reverse. They're not expecting it.
Well, it changed hands 3 times, which is a little confusing for them as well. And it ended up going to the short side of the field.
As your son Jason Bars just texted, he's sitting on the Pelion side tonight.
You know why? Miss Caroline, my granddaughter, guess where her boyfriend goes to school?
First down and 10 inside the 25-yard line here for Pelion. Moore hands it to Cunningham underneath. He'll get inside the 20, stays on his feet, breaks the tackle at the 15, still on his feet as he sheds a tackle at the 5 and walks into the end zone for a touchdown for Pelion as they take the early lead 6-0 here with 5 minutes remaining in the first half. That drive was all Mr. Cunningham there, buddy. He plays both sides of the ball. And just a good-looking job from him.
Yeah, he was a little shifty. Hard to get a good handle on to bring down.
Pelion will trot out their team here. Field goal unit.
As they send a late player on. That was the hold-up. They didn't have enough players on the field.
Moore will be the holder here. Reynoso, the kicker. Snaps good, holds down, kick is up, and gets through the uprights as Pelion. Long drive takes the lead, 7-0 first score of the ball game. Under 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 2, first half. As we're going to take a quick break here. Listen to Eagles football here on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
Hey, it's Everly.
And Victoria Pesci with So Everly Perfect Photography, your local photographer specializing in newborn, maternity, and lifestyle photography. I offer both outdoor or private in-studio sessions. Needing a dress for your maternity session? No worries. I have you covered with different styles to choose from. Visit So Everly Perfect Photography on Facebook to stay up to date on the latest mini sessions and giveaways. These years go by fast. Let's capture them before they slip away.
Message my mommy.
At Game Day Turf Management, we pride ourselves on delivering top-quality, game-ready turf. Maintaining that high standard requires expert care, and we're here to help. We offer customized maintenance programs tailored to your field's needs. With over 20 years of experience, we provide full-service facility management and can collaborate with your existing staff. We began with natural grass fields and have evolved into a leader in synthetic turf services. For more information, visit us at GameDayTurf.net. That's GameDayTurf.net. Game Day Turf Management is a proud sponsor of tonight's Player of the Game.
Welcome back to Eagles football here on the Palmetto State Sports Network as Your score, Pelion 7-0. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. And Ben, just a long drive there. A lot of runs. Cunningham just pounding the ball 4 or 5 yards here and there. And then broke a couple tackles on his scamper into the end zone there. And Ben, that just tells me kind of some missed tackles there on the last 2 plays. Defense may be getting a little tired.
I really think that's what it is. You know, you figured there's, 9 minutes, 10 minutes out of the first quarter, they were on the field, you know, play after play after play. And so it has to take its toll. I don't care how much conditioning you have.
Yep, as we're getting set to kick it off back deep for the Eagles will be Rose and Barry. Around the 15-yard line as Pelion gets set here. 7-0 your score once again. Nice long drive from Pelion, capped off by about a 15-yard touchdown run from Cottingham. See if the Eagles can get something on the board. Before halftime, they will receive the second half kick. Mentioned our friends Jan and DJ earlier, Swansea BC grads, which are both the rivals of Pelion and Airport. Good point there by Jan.
Yeah.
As we're waiting everybody to get set here, I think we're about to be underway, waiting on official to get set. He's ready to go. They'll blow it in here. See if the Eagles can get a spark here on the return and really get set up with good field position, Ben.
Is there a reason to hold up?
So we're set to go. Decent kick will be taken far side. Barry has it, makes a man miss at the 20. He's got a lane here, Ben. Gets over to 30, coming near side, over to 40. One man to beat, it's the kicker. Cross midfield, and he's off to the races. The 30, the 20, and he'll soar into, he's dragged down about the 3. How about that? Just what the doctor ordered, but he just said it. Big kick, great job sealing off over here as Barry with a huge kick return to put the Eagles in prime position, been to tie this game up, 1st and goal.
Yeah, I got to move this light back some because I just knocked it over.
You're fine. Again, nobody can see what's going on. 1st and goal here for Airport. Great return from Barry. You could see it developing.
Yep.
And he was able to get it wide. Great job by the kick return team making some blocks. Coach Bradwell listening in. Appreciate you. Love you, big guy. As Rico Crawford back out for the Eagles. See if they can get something going. And just like that, it's kind of a smart timeout, man.
Yeah.
Pelion calls a timeout here. I don't blame him. The momentum, big swing there on the big kick return by Silas Berry. So calm everybody down here. Assignment football.
Yeah, you know, and that's what it comes down to, you know, momentum. You know, if Airport can carry this into the next series of downs and hold them to 3 and out and have the opportunity to maybe put another one on the board. Well, we got to score first, though.
Yeah, man.
We got to score first. I'm putting the cart before the horse. You know, I understand.
You mentioned cart before the horse. How was it back then? Like, was it? I mean, that was tough, right? No.
Well, yeah, according to my mother, it was. You know, I am not quite that old. I'm old fart, but I ain't quite that old.
In all seriousness, though, if you think about just the things you've seen in your lifetime, I mean, the advancement, you know, and this is not a shot. It's going to sound like a shot. It's not a shot. They had color TV when you were a kid.
Yes.
But, you know, still black and white TVs around. Cordless phones come a thing, cell phones, laptops. As 1st and goal here, we'll jake this back up.
Yeah.
Wildcat formation, Harley in the backfield beside him, Pringle. 4 wide receivers set for the Eagles here. I like this. You got your big man back there. So Harley will get it, keeps it straight up the middle and into the end zone as the Eagles get on the board. Touchdown, Airport, touchdown, Richard Harley. An extra point away from tying it up with 4:38 remaining in the first half. I already like what I saw right there. Put it in the hands of your big guy. Richard Harley, about 6'3", 200-something pounds, Ben. A little different thing we've seen, and the Eagles already on the board here. First touchdown of the 2026 season.
I don't think you were going to keep him out of the end zone there.
No. So happy for that young man. He worked so hard.
Yes.
Good to see that. The Eagles trotting a man on here. Ben Humphreys. Talk about him and some other Eagles I got a chance to talk to this week. As Airport ready for the kick here. Snap's good. Kick is up and through. We're going to stay with you as that knots it up at 7 apiece. And Ben, You know, we talked about momentum swings. We talked about we need something good to happen. And bang, you get right back on the board. And 22 seconds come off the clock?
Yeah. I mean, that is a big momentum swift for them. You know, we just need to keep it going, keep it flowing, take advantage of it, live off that high.
Yeah, good job there by Airport. Ties this ball game up as Munoz put the extra point through. I can't see those numbers down there, Ben. Who's got back deep for Pelion as Munoz will come out for the kick. Tied ball game. Once again, 4:36 remaining in the first half for Airport. Big return for Silas Berry. About 83 yards, got down to about the 3-yard line of Pelion. Richard Harley from the Wildcat keeps it, walks into end zone for the first touchdown of the season for that young man.
I had to get him out the bag.
Munoz kicks, short pooch kick near side. Pelion will take it about the 32-yard line. I didn't see a fair catch signal
either.
At all.
No.
Hands got to get above the helmet, right? I didn't see a thing, but that's okay. You know.
Hey, not only that, he took off and started to run.
I think he was just coming up to catch the ball.
Oh, okay.
Easy, man.
Oh, no. Hey.
So Pelion will have it for the 4th time tonight. Turnover downs punt. A long touchdown drive capped off. 15-yard touchdown run by Cunningham. Their last drive. They'll have it at their own 37-yard line ball mark near hash.
Here you go, old man.
And got me some mobile eyes here. Moore back out once again. Good-looking quarterback. He's done a good job. Haven't put the ball in any trouble tonight. They haven't thrown it much. Other couple shots they took downfield.
Well, he's been pretty accurate. You know, he's hit his men. You know, a lot of, little sweeps.
They'll be driving left to right towards Boston Avenue here. 4:32 remaining in the first half, all knotted up at 7. Jackson comes in motion. He'll get it. Good job by the defense there. Hits him in the backfield. Stays on his feet, just able to get a yard or two. But a great job once again in the backfield there. Leland Miller got in, didn't wrap him up, but slowed him down enough. Trey Jackson doesn't need much to get going.
Nope.
So a good job there, and then the Eagles coming in to clean it up. A lot of gang tackling tonight.
Yeah.
1-yard gain.
I like to see that. I like this, one person, it's like we always, we tell the young kids, if you can't tackle him, hold him up till your friends can help you.
That's right. Be 2nd down and 9 here from their own 48-yard line. Or, 38-yard line. Both teams have all 3 timeouts remaining. 4:20 on the clock here. Second quarter. Pistol formation again from Moore. Cunningham behind them. They'll bring Trey Jackson in motion. They'll toss it to him, trying to get to the far side and get the edge. Makes a man miss, and he's over midfield. Breaks the tackle, stays on his feet down the sideline before he's finally hit out of bounds around the 30. And, Ben, we've seen a couple missed tackles on the perimeter there, and you just can't do that when no one's back there to help you.
Yeah, that was Josiah Thompson that run him down.
Penalty. Nope, that was a football coming. Thought that was a penalty flag there for a minute, buddy. So big gain there. And if you're the defense, if you're Airport here, you got to get a stop here. You don't want to give up. Got right back in the game off of a big return by Silas Berry. Punched it in with Richard Harley. You don't want to give it right back now, as we have an injured Eagle on the sideline. He's back up on his feet. He'll walk it off. Good to see. But, Ben, you can't let him get that momentum right back.
No.
Sports, all sports are, but especially football, man.
Yeah.
That swing of momentum can be so overpowering here. As the young man's up on his feet, he's walking over to the sideline. Good to see that. So I got to mention to you, I was able to talk. You and I had talked earlier in the week. I was traveling somewhere, Mount Pleasant or somewhere, and we talked on the phone while I was going down there for work. As that is Josiah Thompson that ran him down.
Yeah.
That's a D lineman running them down 40 yards down the field.
But anyway, the field, too.
Was able to, we talked about how some of the things we did with baseball in the past and even softball, talking to some of the players on the team, recording some stuff. So I reached out to several young men on the football team, and I'll talk about that after this snap. 1st down and 10 here for Pelion. Have the ball just outside the Airport 30, mark it to 31. Far hash pistol formation once again with Moore and Cunningham in the backfield. Bring a man in motion right to left. They'll toss it to Cunningham, far side. He's got the edge. inside the 25 before he's banged out. Daniel Butts with a big hit on the sideline. But another nice gain of 6 yards. But I reached out to these young men, Ben Humphreys, Richard Hartley, as well as Josiah Thompson, and just hit them, man. Hey, look, this is who I am. This is what I'm trying to do. Would you be interested in answering some questions for me? And they all, yes, sir. Which right there you got me. You, sir, I'm in the South.
Exactly.
Sent them about 10 questions having to do with football, life, all kind of things, and was able to hear their responses. It just shows you, first it starts at home, all of them. Raised right, had some good influences in them. Then the coaching staff and the community here at Airport, from teachers to admin and things, done a fantastic job. We'll share some of their thoughts. Second down and about 5 to go here. He'll hand it off, coming near side, wrapped up. Minimal gain there, good job. Once again by the Eagles defense, staying in their lanes and crashing. Jason Vale again in on that tackle.
Jason
But
Vale.
yeah, man, just was really impressed. A lot of them talked about, Ben Humphreys, for instance, had a little bit of an injury earlier this week. Got a brace on, he's playing tonight. And every single one of them just talking about some of the old memories they have, what they want to leave. And every single one of them was asked, hey, what do you want your legacy to be here when people think about you? And he was like, that I worked hard, that I did the right thing. I was a good student, good teammate. So it was nothing about their accolades.
Yeah.
It was about how they impacted others. Big third down from the Eagles 25. Got to get to around the 21. Morris toss it to Cunningham near side. Cunningham makes a man miss and brought down around the 21. Thought we may have a face mask there, Ben. No face mask. He'll be right near the first down marker. He may get it.
Perez.
Cunningham runs really hard, and he uses that stiff arm, buddy. And he is a tough man to bring down.
But now let me ask you a question.
First down for the Panthers.
If that running back sticks his hand in my face mask and I grab your face mask, do we both get face masks?
No.
I know.
You know better. Brady Cunningham doing a great job, senior running back this year. 2:15 remaining in the first half, 7-7 ball game. Pistol formation once again, 1st and 10 at the Airport 20. They'll toss it wide. Cunningham looking for a lead block. Makes the turn and finally forced out of bounds around the 15-yard line as Airport tried to stretch that. But another 6 yards on first down, Ben. As you kind of wonder if the Airport defense may be slowing down a little bit. Been on the field a lot in the first half.
Right. I mean, that time it looked like they were hitting rather than wrapping up, because he got hit twice before the third defender actually got a hold to him.
Pelion second down here. But no denying. Second year under Coach Key, defense coordinator for the Eagles. Tremendous job.
Oh, yes, I agree.
They'll have trips to the far side. Cunningham will spread to the left here more. Bring a man in motion. They'll give it to him, and he's going to be hit in the backfield, held on to, and dropped for a loss. Good job, good penetration by the Eagles. They're going to bring up a big third down now, Ben, and if you can hold them here, make them think about what they're going to do. They're going to kick it, try to go for it. As we got 1 minute remaining now in the first half, as our buddy Gabe McGee sneaks in behind us. Glad he didn't have that Pelion stuff on.
Thank you. Hey, he's even got the Airport shirt on.
Yeah. Appreciate everything Gabe's done. A big third down now inside the Eagles' 20-yard line. Got to get down to around the 11, 12-yard line, it looks, Ben. Pistol formation once again. 2 wide receivers near side, 1 lone side. Moore drops back. He's going to roll near side, trying to dump it off. Has to pump a couple times. Hits a man right at the 6 who gets laid out as Perez makes a big hit.
Well, he caught it, but he paid the price.
Pelion wide receiver held on, and that was a good job by the Pelion receiver there, Ben. He just found a soft spot in the zone and set down. He paid for it.
Oh, yeah.
Kudos to the young man for holding on to the ball. It'll be a big 1st and goal now, as that was Cottingham, Will Green that got hit. He plays both ways also. Pistol formation, 1st and goal from the Airport 5, as they'll spike the ball. Kind of a weird play there. They spiked it with 13 seconds to go, but it looked like there was a little movement there, Ben. But they killed the ball.
Pass incomplete. Brings up second.
With 13 seconds.
Well, unless the scoreboard may be wrong, I thought they had 3 timeouts left.
I thought they had already spent.
They may have. I know they've spent a couple.
I think they've spent their
timeouts. Either way, it'll be 2nd and goal now.
Airport calls a timeout.
And that's a good timeout. You know,
Yeah.
This is a big possession. If you can hold them to 3 here, you got to feel pretty good.
Yep.
Being down only 10-7 with how much they've dominated the first half just from a time of possession.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think they have any timeouts, right?
Yeah.
They have to get in or either be incomplete pass or the clock is going to run out.
Yeah. Good point. See what they do here. See if they do a little misdirection, a little sweep reverse. They've had good success when they get on the edge, Ben, getting 4, 5, 6 yards. See if they do it here. But to your point again, and they've got some tall receivers. You know, Will Green's a good-looking stud there.
Right.
But also number 2, I don't know if you've noticed him tonight. He's not had any catches so far on the night, and that's nothing against him. But Amir Jones, a big-body senior for him. See if they try to take a shot with him.
With them being on just the 6-yard line, they don't have a whole lot of ground to be able to spread people out. So the linebackers and the cornerbacks is going to be in there on top of them.
Yeah, play a little underneath here. As we're set to go 2nd and goal once again, 13 seconds remaining in the first half. Pistol formation here for Moore Cunningham. Behind them, they'll bring Will Green in motion right to left. Watch the quick swing pass as he'll roll that way, throws it into the back corner of the end zone.
Ooh,
and almost intercepted, knocked down by the Eagles defense. Good job reading that. As they rolled that way, I knew when they brought Green in motion going right to left, they were probably going to try to hit him.
Jalene Henry,
Adam Lautenschlager was talking about him. Young man, sophomore for the Eagles.
Yeah,
now 3rd and goal. Ben, boy, wouldn't a sack here be great? That'd run the clock out.
Yeah. I mean, that was timed perfectly. You know, looked like they were just going to suck it up, and all of a sudden, Henry comes in and takes it down.
Yeah, great job there. Once again, 3rd and goal from the Eagles 6. Balls marked near hash of the press box, going left to right toward Boston Avenue. Watch Trey Jackson. They got lined up here. Ben, pistol formation.
Got one person over here on him.
Cunningham will come to the left of Moore. He'll drop back.
Yep,
quick hitter under the middle. Broken up. Perez, perfect time. Got his hand in there at the goal line to knock it away. Ahmed Perez has done a great job, and now it's 4th down, and that's going to force them to try a field goal here, Ben. It'll be about a 21-yard field goal attempt.
6.
We'll see where they set up.
About a 9, 7. Well, he's setting it up at about
He's a little close.
14. Woo.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's about a yard shy. Normally it's a 7-yard drop.
Yeah, about a 24-yard attempt from the near hash. See if the angle here. Snaps good. Holds down. Kick is up, and he pushed it left, and the Eagles defense holds. Great job. Goal line defense there. They had it 1st and goal at the 6 bin, and great job on defense once again. Mr. Henry breaking one up in the end zone, as well as Ahmed Perez.
Hey, and that was a team effort, not just one person. I mean, it took the defensive field. The boys up front held the ground, and the defensive back kept it out of the receiver's hands.
Yeah, and I'm sure the Eagles here will play it safe. Only 2 seconds remaining in the first half, tied up at 7 apiece. As Crawford would jog back out. We'll see. Maybe second half you may see Nolan O'Hora get some reps. 2 seconds remaining. The Eagles break the huddle, shotgun formation. Pringle will be in the backfield. 4 wide receiver set, 2-by-2 here for the Eagles.
Look for a little quick handoff. Oh, no.
Drops back, looking for a man, has time, steps up in the pocket, going to go far side down the line. He's got a man at the 45, cross midfield, makes a move, and he's off to the races. 1 man to beat inside the 10, 5, touchdown Eagles! Yes! Touchdown Airport, 2 seconds to go in the clock. 80-yard touchdown pass for Airport. How about that, Ben? Beautiful thrown ball. Rico hit just over the DB there. And that was all she wrote as it was off to the races for Airport. Big time play.
Oh, that was right. That was awesome.
Couldn't see. I think that was Xavion Williams, not sure.
I got too involved and I couldn't see that far to see.
But a big play, 80-yard touchdown strike for Airport. As Munoz has come out for the extra point attempt here. Snaps good, kicks up and through. And Airport will take the 14-7 lead into halftime. What a play.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, great job. And, man, it was just if he could beat that last man down the sideline, and he did. I couldn't tell because it was far side. I couldn't tell if that was Xavion or not.
Well, I know
but a great play.
The defender he had to beat took, is what we've talked about so long before. He dropped his head and did not try to make the tackle. He dropped his head and didn't make the tackle, which give him, our receiver, is that who it was?
It was Lynch.
Lynch?
Yeah.
It give Lynch the opportunity to sidestep him because he dropped his head, took his eyes off of him. He didn't know where he was.
Man.
And he just opened it up, and he used him as a shield for the other defender coming back.
So before we go to our halftime break here, kudos to this coaching staff.
Yes.
I mentioned it in the first opening remarks. Last year, 10 games, you scored 86 points. You've scored 14 already here in the first half.
In the first half.
You've made some big-time plays. I told you I thought they had some weapons this year that they could utilize. You've seen that in Richard Harley. You saw it just there in Lynch. Big plays. Barry with the kick return, some speed this year, and a good decision by Rico. He stepped up in the pocket there. He had to go over a linebacker to get that ball in. They were playing a soft, kind of a prevent there.
He didn't just take off and run. He stepped up into the pocket, got himself clear, and made a great throw.
So an exciting first half here, the opening game of the 2026 season. At the half, Airport leading Pelion by a score of 14-7. You're listening to Eagles football here on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
Looking for homemade goodness that hits the spot? Come on down to Breads and Such, home of your midnight baker. Located at 1220 C Avenue in West Columbia, we're your go-to for mouth-watering homemade is always got something baked fresh and perfect for any occasion. You covered. Let us bring the homemade goodness to your next event. We also offer on-site catering, perfect for any special event. And don't forget our custom gift baskets, an ideal treat for someone special. Open Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We're here to serve you the best. Visit us at breadsandsuch.com for more info. Breads and Such, where we just ain't loafing around.
At Game Day Turf Management, we pride ourselves on delivering top-quality, game-ready turf. Maintaining that high standard requires expert care, and we're here to help. We offer customized maintenance programs tailored to your field's needs. With over 20 years of experience, we provide full-service facility management and can collaborate with your existing staff. We began with natural grass fields and have evolved into a leader in synthetic turf services. For more information, visit us at GameDayTurf.net. That's GameDayTurf.net. Game Day Turf Management is a proud sponsor of tonight's Player of the Game.
Burkett & Burkett CPAs is proud to honor the memory of Horace Burkett, captain of the BC football team in 1947, and his homecoming queen, Catherine Burkett. We are grateful to our dad and mom for their many years of devotion and service to the Casey, West Columbia communities, and we try every day to walk in their footsteps. If we can help you or your family with any accounting or financial needs, we will be happy to assist you. Visit our website at burkettcpas.com.
Linridge Contracting is a family-run business specializing in commercial and residential construction. The Key family has been involved in the construction business in South Carolina since the 1940s. Linridge Contracting is committed to providing quality construction in an organized and timely manner. With this commitment, you can be assured that one of our owners will be on site daily to monitor progress, quality, and any issues that may arise. To find out more, visit us at linridgecontracting.com. Linridge Contracting, building a better tomorrow today.
Hey, this is Kurt, owner of Creekside Restaurant located in Old Mill in Lexington. I wanted to say thanks to everyone that's had a role in our continued success. We are open 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Monday through Saturday, serving a full breakfast and lunch menu daily. We also offer DoorDash and Uber Eats delivery services. Remember, breakfast, lunch, or brunch, the choice is yours.
In today's digital world, technology drives everything. And when your systems fail, your business suffers. That's why smart companies turn to Seagrin Secure. We specialize in secure networks, advanced threat protection, data recovery, and real-time monitoring, all built on a security-first philosophy. Whether you're a healthcare clinic, financial office, law firm, or a growing small business, Seagrin Secure delivers custom IT solutions that keep you safe, compliant, and connected. And with 24/7 monitoring and transparent reporting, you'll know your business is protected before problems ever happen. Take control of your technology today. Call 803-238-5724 or visit seagrinsecure.com to learn more. That's 803-238-5724. Seagrin Secure, bridging the gap between technology and you.
Hey, Mom, can we go on a Disney trip?
Are you overdue for a vacation? Whether it be a yearly family trip, romantic getaway, or a solo escape, Two Peaches Travel can help you plan your perfect vacation. While my services are completely free, having an agent allows you to save time and money, stress-free planning, low deposits, and no interest payment plans. Isn't it about time for another vacation? Reach out to Two Peaches Travel on Facebook to start planning your next trip.
Zeus and Bailey's Pet Spa. We're the gentle pet pampering specialists, and we're certified dog groomers. We're open Monday through Saturday by appointment. You can call or text us at 803-543-8752. That's 803-543-8752. We're located at 1408 Charleston Highway in West Columbia. We are in the lower level of the Tropic Air Santa's Closet building. You can also follow us on Facebook. Zeus and Bailey's Pet Spa, the gentle pet pampering specialist.
Welcome back to Eagles football here on the Palmetto State Sports Network. As an exciting first half, we kind of got started off a little bit slow for both offenses. Pelion controlling most of the possession. The first quarter, Airport getting it back after a big goal line stand on fourth down deep in their own territory. Unfortunately, penalty kind of killed that drive deep. Airport was forced to punt. But then they hold Pelion as well, get a punt forced out of them. Eagles offense comes back out. Second drive of the game, was able to get across midfield, but just stalled again from offensive penalties. And then Pelion got the ball, took a long drive, went ahead 7-0 on a Brady Cottingham touchdown run of about 15 yards. And then the ensuing kickoff, Silas Berry takes it 83 yards down to around the 3-yard line of Pelion. Next play, Richard Harley from the Wildcat able to punch it in. And then the Eagles defense shows up once more. Big stop after first and goal at the 6-yard line for Pelion. They were able to force 2 drop passes and then a big field goal miss. Airport took over with 2 seconds remaining, just thinking they're going to run the clock out. Rico Cunningham able to find Lynch. 80-yard touchdown strike to give the Eagles a lead. 14-7 going into halftime. That's where things stand. Once again, we appreciate everybody listening in on the Palmetto State Sports Network. Go over to YouTube. You can live stream the game. It's synced in with our voice. And download the app on your iPhone or Android. It is free, Palmetto State Sports Network. Select the Airport Eagles logo, and you can listen anywhere you may be. Again, big thanks to Rex and what's your father's name? Mike Hagans, for everything they do producing this. Been doing it a long time. Mike, 17, almost 18 years, I think, voice of Bearcat Nation. Covered baseball, basketball, as well as football. Mike got a big job in North Carolina. So happy for him. Got a big-time job, something he's prayed about for a long time. Through that patience, God rewarded him with a nice job. He's now teaching broadcasting at a school up there. So happy for him. Appreciate everything he's done. So 2 new individuals over at Airport, BC, Thomas Yarborough doing the play-by-play, and Trey Jackson, veteran, done so many of these things, does a lot of the high school league playoff basketball on the radio and TV. Those guys had a good opener last night. And while we're at halftime here, still about 6 minutes to go, I want to welcome in somebody, young man, because you're younger than me, had done so much for this community, former middle school, and also your involvement here at Airport. Filled in huge for me at a big time in need for my family this past year as my father was going through some cancer treatments. You were able to step up, and I can't thank you enough. Also did PA and did some cool stuff with your brother, Nick. Nicholas, I don't know which one he prefers. AD, football coach at Fulmer, Gabe McGee, man. It's great seeing you, brother.
Well, it's good to be here. It really is. I told my wife, I said, we're just going to drop by. I know things have kind of changed with my schedule and things lately. But I'm really happy that I was able to come here and just check on you. Hey, I'm just saying, I showed up, and there's 14 points on the board now.
And you got the right colors on. I was joking with them today. I was like, if I look over there, which my eyes are so bad I can't see anyway, but if I see Gabe and Pelion stuff, but you're caught in the catch-22. It's kind of like, when you get in the car and your wife says, how does this look on me? Or, where do you want to eat tonight? And the trick to that with where you want to eat is when you get her in the car.
Yep.
You heard this before? You say, hey, you won't believe where I'm taking you to dinner. And wherever she says, that's where you go. And you be like, how'd you guess? You'll never be wrong. But no, Gabe, man, you've been phenomenal to the community. And I hated to lose you to Pelion, but it's a big game for those young men out there. In fact, one of their defensive players out there, Landon Jolly, played a lot of baseball down at Midland DYB, him and his brother Logan. So it's really cool to kind of see how tight-knit, small, even though it's Lexington County, this community is still small, whether it's Pelion, BC Airport, or the Lexington One schools.
That's what I really like about being involved in that community some more now, is that it is very much like here. It's close-knit, it's family, it's very small-town based, and have that feel. You can kind of sense that feeling of family, and I appreciate that. Definitely have the opportunity to, what I view is try to go and be called out there and do something a little different. It's definitely a little different, but my blood's still blue. Y'all know that.
Yeah. Well, what exactly are you doing out at Pelion now?
Well, out there I'm finishing up my doctoral program.
Congratulations on that.
I appreciate it. So I'm working on it in learning design and technology. So I'm kind of like the teacher for the teachers, instructional coaching out there at the middle school.
Okay.
So not at the high school, but I know obviously a lot of connections. It's funny, you talk about the communities being close. There's several former transfers that were able to show up out at Pelion just due to moving or whatever it may be, and it's good to see a familiar face when you're in a new environment and kind of keep our airport and former roots going. So it's been a good experience, but it's been different. It's been different, but
I can imagine. Well, and it ought to make you feel good. As soon as you came up here, you got Caleb Lautenschlager coming over to give you a hug, another young man that I didn't recognize coming up giving you a hug. So that, I hope, shows you how much you've meant to them, and I know they feel the same way, a lot of students, about your brother Nicholas.
Yes, he's coaching the C team and here at Airport and working hard. Their season's getting going in a couple of weeks, a little after these guys, but they're working really, really hard too. I think they got a really good team and good system going and going. And I'm really, really proud of him and the difference he makes too. It's what I love about this place is how the people involved with these young men, these young women truly invest into their lives and want what's best for them beyond the game, beyond the field, beyond the classroom. And that's what makes me proud to be a part of this community and always come back and just look at it fondly. And, of course, years of band here and being at Friday nights, this feels normal and it feels right for a lot of us for a lot of reasons. And I think that's what's really neat about it, It's nothing like Friday Night Lights, especially at a place you love and a place that feels like home. So proud of him, proud of these guys. A lot of these boys, I call them my boys on the field.
That's fine.
I taught them maybe in 6th grade. I kept up with them 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Got to call the games, some here with Adam and crew and y'all with baseball when that crosses over. So I'm just proud of them. Makes me really proud to look and say, yep, that's one of mine. They're doing good things and trying to make a difference, whatever that may be on the field or off the field.
Well, you're succeeding, man, and I mean that sincerely. Now, kind of switching gears on you, because you and I like a lot of the same stuff.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Coach Bradwell, he's a champion coach, had a phenomenal year again, got all the way back to the championship this year, but he's a Tar Heel. And then I got this guy over here to my left, Ben Bars, who's a Bulldog.
Well, he's a Bulldog in disguise, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, because he's the only man that still pays season ticket prices at South Carolina and then
for 30 years
uses it under the disguise of my wife likes to go. But here's what I want to talk to you about, because we're both Gamecock fans, so we got a lot of fans. This is the only time I'm going to get to talk about it this year because of who I have to have with me up in the booth. But so college football kicking off soon.
Yep.
It's the greatest time of the year. I love college football season, and I love college baseball season in the spring. South Carolina got some big opportunities this year I think it's going to come down to see what you get out of the O-line play. I was talking about that earlier. You know, it impacted Lenore Sellers last year greatly.
Yep.
And you saw the performance in the 4-8 season, just couldn't get going. So I am interested in seeing, I think they've got kind of a defense they had back in 24, similar. If they can get some production on offense, they may be okay.
I think so too. And what I really liked was what they did in the offseason, transfer portal, all this stuff. You know, call it what you may. In today's day and age in college athletics, you have to be well versed into the system that is out there. And I think Beamer has done a good job of trying to address those needs. Like you said, offensive line. I mean, how many different transfers we have coming in, but with good numbers. So I think he's addressing the problems on the team. I like the offensive coordinator hire. I don't know your thoughts on Kendall Browse. You know,
I think that's a slam dunk.
I think so too, and it's hard to say because we haven't seen a single snap of the season. But
he's got a body of resume that we can look at.
Right, and it fits what Lenore Sellers' strong suits are.
Correct.
And I'm excited. I mean, I'm really, really excited. I think that South Carolina has the potential to be really, really good, but that schedule is brutal.
Yeah, I joke that I got some guys I work with, Ken Branham, Brian White. Ken said 12-0. We call him Chicken.
There you go.
He said 12-0. Brian called it 10-2.
Yep.
And they look down on me. And maybe I'm my father now. I'm that old man, you know.
You're a realist.
I'm like 6-6.
Yeah, and that would be a success.
Yeah. If you can go 8-4, that's great. But, yeah, looking for big things, hoping for that this season as Lee Williams chimes in with his Tiger Paw logo. He probably had to have Christy type that for him because he had hand surgery today. Hope he's doing well. But, Gabe, what we saw here on that last play, that's what we've been waiting on.
Well, and it seemed like it was primed to happen. And then, the timing of it was 2 seconds left on the clock, wasn't it? I mean, like you said, they could have just took a knee and run the clock out. But that's why you take advantage of every opportunity, every second that's on that clock, because things like that happen. That could be the difference in the game right there.
Yeah, I talked about it in opening remarks. Came out here Wednesday about 7 a.m. to watch a little bit of practice, talk to Coach. And you could see the explosiveness in the wide receiver, their hands. They were catching the ball. They were making moves. They were getting open. And it wasn't because of bad defense of the secondary. But seeing that actually go from a practice field, transferring over to the actual game flow is great. These kids, we talked about it a couple times already tonight. They've lost 16 straight. If you take out the gray forfeit from the other year, which I do. 16 games in a row. I think it was 24 or 25 out of the last 26 they've lost. So this is unfamiliar territory. You're playing with a lead at halftime, but you're at home. And you got a golden opportunity here to start the season off 1-0.
You do. And what would that mean for this program to get that win and have that momentum going forward, from here? Definitely switch things up. I'm sure y'all talked about that too with new opponents or some opponents you haven't seen in a while, which may be refreshing and interesting. I'm interested to see what happens with that the rest of the season. But the opportunity is there, and the excitement you can feel in the stadium, and I think that's awesome.
Good turnout tonight. Was worried the weather may keep them away, but the good Lord kind of said, blew those clouds on by. We had a beautiful sunset here this evening. First matchup, Gabe, between Pelion and Airport in program history was kind of hard for me to believe, but it is. As Airport dropped back down to 3A, they were 3A from 76 to 2001, so through the Les Evans era, the Kirk Burnett, and Avant year. So I think they're back in the right classification for them, for this school. And I think you're going to see big things across all the sports programs.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And I think I'm just excited to see what that does look like. You talked about transferring to the field from practice. Well, what does it look like schedule-wise? How's that transfer to the field?
Right.
And I'm excited to see this and to be a part of it. I know that you guys will be way more involved than I can be this year, but that makes me excited for y'all, for us, for fans, for the team, for these boys. Like I said earlier, I taught a lot of them. I know the athletes and the young men that are on that field right now. I want this for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Once again, about to get ready to start second half here. 14-7 Airport leading over Pelion as his teams finish their warm-ups. Are back on the field. Gabe, man, I can't thank you enough. It was great seeing you. Don't be a stranger.
Well, I won't be. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to come chat a little bit. I always will wear my blue and come check in with y'all, keep up with you. Y'all do a great job, and we appreciate what you do for our community.
Yeah, man, appreciate all of your support. Great to see you again.
You too.
Once again, Airport leading 14-7 here as the team's coming back out on the field. Getting ready for the second half kick. Airport will be receiving. They'll be going right to left away from Boston Avenue down to the LG Lawrence Gardner Field House. Back deep once again for Airport.
Here we go.
Waiting on the kick here
Airport will receive to begin.
will be Silas Berry. Had the big return in Rose. As we're getting ready to get things going. Big opportunity for the Eagles once again to lead 14-7 at half. First time in a long time we've had the lead at halftime, so great for the coaches in the program. See if they can cap it off by another strong 24 minutes in the second half, as it'll be a good kick to the far side. Berry will come up, take it around the 22, trying to work back towards midfield. Kind of wrapped up and dropped right around the 30-yard line. But, man, what a return he had in that first half of 83 yards down inside the 3-yard line for Pelion. Set up the big Richard Harley touchdown run.
Yeah, that was – and even there, if he'd had a little bit more room, he'd have been better, because the first person that got it, tried to arm tackle and reach out and grab him, didn't. If he'd had a little bit more room, I think he could have done more with that.
Rico Crawford, starting quarterback, back out. Threw an 80-yard touchdown strike to Lynch to end the half with only 2 seconds on the clock. Big play there. So he'll be in the shotgun. There'll be trips near side for the Eagles. Pringle to the left of Crawford. Man coming in motion. He'll get it. Makes a man miss, tries to reverse his direction there, just nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Pillion had that dialed in. Kind of looked a little slow developing from the start there, Ben. Don't know if the receiver got going late in motion.
Yeah, he wasn't in full stride when he come across, and I think it held him up.
Be a loss of 3 yards there. It's congratulations to the Lady Eagles volleyball team last night, JV and varsity, winning their opening season games. Appreciate that. Bit of information. Lee, congratulations to Coach Metz on that win. Second down and 13 now for the Eagles from their own 27-yard line. Pringle in the backfield with Rico Crawford starting quarterback tonight. Pelion 3 down men. Crawford drops back to pass, has plenty of time. Over the middle, catches Harley coming across, tries to turn it up at the 30 and pounds his way to around the 36-yard line. Just a little drag route there. Richard gets another catch on the night, under 11 minutes to go in the third quarter.
About 3rd and 4.
Gain of about 8 brings up 3rd and short.
That was a nice catch. Nice pattern, nice route.
Well, how about
across the middle. But it is hard to defend that. I don't understand why we don't see more of it. And we do. I mean, as the game goes on, we do see more of it. But it doesn't start out that way.
3rd and 4 from the Eagles' 36-yard line. Got to get to their own 40 to keep this drive alive. Crawford in the backfield with Pringle. Fakes it, drops back under some pressure, going to pull it down and run and get the first down. Across the 40, lowers his shoulder, keeps the legs driving to about the 45-yard line. Good decision there from the sophomore quarterback. And, Ben, what I was going to tell you before that last play is big-time credit to the offensive line tonight. They have done a great job keeping Pelion off the quarterback when he drops back.
They have given him time to throw the ball, to find his receivers and throw the ball.
Yeah, Gillis, Jackson, Humphreys, Glenn, Minnis, and Hardy done a fantastic job tonight as a unit. First down and 10 from their own 39-yard line 44-yard line for Airport. Shotgun formation. Crawford drops back. He's going to take a shot down the near sideline. Got a man. Xavier Williams at the 20. Got it. Cuts back to the middle of the field, and he'll walk into the end zone. Touchdown Airport and touchdown. Xavier Williams. As the Eagles strike again. Second touchdown pass tonight for Rico Crawford, and that'll extend the lead to 20-7. Ben, an 80-yard touchdown on the last drive, and now a big 56-yard strike as Xavier just got behind the guy. The pass was a little maybe underthrown, but still good job leading his receiver, and then heads up to cut it back to the middle of the field, and they're an extra point away from being up 14.
That was great awareness of him to understand that ball. And that comes down to that communication to set up in the practices between the quarterback and the receiver. Where can I get to? Where can he get to? Where can I put it at?
Munoz out for the extra point attempt here as Eagles looking to extend that lead to 21-7. Snaps good, holds down, kick is no good. See if that comes back. 20-7 now. Airport scores a touchdown on the opening drive of the second half. 10-16 remaining in the third. They lead 20-7. You're listening to Eagles football here on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
Airport Electrical Services, owned and operated by Lee Williams, offers a wide range of services, from electrical repairs, lighting installations, electrical upgrades, and more. At Airport Electrical Services, our main goal is to please our customers. At Airport Electrical Services, we understand the importance of keeping your home powered safely and efficiently. That's why we offer top-notch electrical services you can rely on. We're not just electricians, we're problem solvers. No matter the issue, we'll find a solution. Call Airport Electrical Services today at 803-518-2876. That's 803-518-2876. Or visit our Facebook page at Airport Electrical Services, LLC.
If you want personalized service from...
Welcome back to Eagles football here on Palmetto State.
Breads and such has
every
personalized
service from an
such. Home of your...
Welcome back to Eagles football here on the Palmetto State Sports Network. Apologize for that fumble on the kickoff there as the Eagles will get it deep in Pelion territory, leading 20-7 with 10:08 remaining in the third quarter. Apologize for that inconvenience. Hit the wrong button there.
Hey, that was what? Oh, they just coming back off to call the play back here. Oh, what is he marking it off for? After the play? No, he's just stepping back. Yeah.
Good. You asking questions and answering yourself.
I know.
Airport has it at the Pelion 44-yard line here.
I think it's from where they received the ball at. They can't advance it, I don't think.
Pringle in the backfield with Crawford. 1st and 10 from the Pelion 44-yard line. As official will step up, call it dead for a second. Thank you, Ben.
Yes, sir.
Exciting end of the first half, start of the second half here for Airport. See if they can capitalize here and go up 3 scores on Pelion. It's Crawford. Shotgun formation, Pringle to his right. Airport driving away from Boston Avenue. He'll hand it off to Pringle inside zone, following his blockers. Real patient run there, and he'll get about 3 yards before he's forced back by Pelion. Airport looking for a flag on that kind of continuation after the whistle, but that's all right.
Yeah, that was about 10 yards deep after the whistle.
About 3-yard gain there for the Eagles. Ben, you can just feel the energy.
Yeah, the momentum, I mean, it has changed way.
Shout out to my pop, Steve Knight, listening. Call him the mayor of Three Fountains. Trips near side for Airport. 2nd and 7 here. Shotgun formation once again.
Beery and Miller on this side.
Crawford drop back to pass, slips, steps up in the pocket. Going to take a shot down the field. Got a man wide open. Off his fingertips. Had Pringle on a little wheel route out the backfield. And just off his fingertips. That's a hard catch over the shoulder like that.
That was a hard throw for him because he was throwing on the run.
Yeah, just good job, Crawford, keeping his balance there after he slipped. But you're seeing a little crack here in the Pelion defense. You've got some shots and opportunities you can take downfield. Again, offensive line doing a good job.
This O-line has stepped up and is containing that defensive line on the line.
Big third down here for the Eagles. Don't want to give up this field position after the turnover on the kickoff. Trips near side for Airport.
Barry and Williams on this side of the field. Receiver lining up on the sideline, on the edge.
Shotgun formation, need to get to the Pelion 34 to extend the drive. Pelion showing pressure, they're coming. Good pocket as Crawford, errant throw there.
Yeah, I think that was a hurry throw.
Going to bring up a 4th down. I think he had a little more time, but that's all right. Good job by the line picking up that blitz, but a big 4th down as Regos will come on to kick the ball here. See if you can pin them deep. This Pelion will have a couple man back trying to return this. They'll be around the 10-yard line. So Airport not able to capitalize on that. 9:12 remaining in the third. They lead 20-7 over Pelion in game 1 of the 2026 season. As Airport will run a couple more guys on the field here. We're going to have a timeout. We're going to try to take a quick timeout as well. Listen to Eagles football here on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
Looking for homemade goodness that hits the spot? Come on down to Breads and Such, home of your midnight baker. Located at 1220 C Avenue in West Columbia, we're your go-to for mouth-watering homemade meals, scrumptious desserts, and that perfect cup of Liberty Beans coffee. Each of our desserts is made with love and the finest of ingredients. We've always got something fresh to satisfy your sweet tooth. Our variety of pound cakes are baked fresh and perfect for any occasion. Need catering? We've got you covered. Let us bring the homemade goodness to your next event. We also offer on-site catering, perfect for any special event. And don't forget our custom gift baskets, an ideal treat for someone special. Open Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We're here to serve you the best. Visit us at breadsandsuch.com for more info. Breads and Such, where we just ain't loafing around.
Welcome back to Eagles football on the Palmetto State Sports Network. 4th and 7 here for the Eagles, forced to punt from the Pelion 43-yard line. They lead 20-7 with 9 minutes to go in the third. Good-looking kick here.
Nice.
Going to hit inside the 20, straight out of bounds around the 15, and that's where Pelion will take over. So, Ben, you know, we were joking and laughing a lot over the last few weeks about different things, and then we kind of got serious about the new logo design on the helmets. It's the old school kind of Jets, Jets, Jets.
Yeah.
But they're not playing like the Jets tonight as they're winning. They're up 20-7. So
they're executing. Executing.
See what Pelion does here. First possession of the second half. They're going to have to open up things a little bit. They're not going to be able to, run that clock like they've been doing. Got to throw the ball a little bit, see if Moore can find some open receivers as they'll break the huddle. 1st and 10 again, about their 15-yard line. Maybe the 14. They are driving towards Boston Avenue here. They'll give it to the man in motion, makes a cut back. He's got a lane across the middle and gets up to the 25, close to a first down. As Cottingham was in the backfield with Moore again, but just a little sweep there, Ben, and good job to cut the ball back toward the middle of the field, and that was enough for them to get a first down. As they're going to go a little quicker here, 1st and 10 at the 25 again. I'm looking down here at the receiver close to us, Meyer Jones. Big, tall, athletic-looking kid. See if they try to get some shot plays to him. They've taken 2 shots down the field. Eagles defense has been all over it, though.
But they got Perez on him, so that's a good sign. Perez, I think, can defend him and keep up with him. So
Moore, tall sweep again.
Ooh.
Juke move. His Butts had some penetration there, but again, great job, 1-yard gain. And even though Daniel didn't come up with a tackle there, just his presence slowed the play down.
It made him alter his run and adjust, which gives the Airport defense enough time to get back there as well.
Seen Airport in the backfield a lot tonight on defense, which is a good sign. Going to bring up 2nd and long. Call it 9 from their own 26-yard line for Pelion. 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Airport leading 20-7. As Moore's looking to the sideline to get the play call. See if they get the ball more in Trey Jackson, number 1's hands here for him. Really taking a lot of time, Ben.
Yeah.
Pistol formation once again. Cottingham in the backfield with Moore to quarterback. Moore again last year, 20 touchdown passes, over 1,800 yards. Not hitting any big plays tonight. Everything's been dinking and dunking.
Yeah.
And they're going to be forced to burn a timeout, I believe, here, Ben.
Yeah. I was sitting there. I'm sitting there wondering, as much time as they're taking, and they're just taking like they got all day.
Well, again, first-year head coach there, come from 96 the last 3 years. Michael Bennett did a good job at their program, made the playoffs all 3 years. Learning a new system, maybe getting in the swing of things.
Yeah,
We've seen that multiple times over the last few years.
Trying to get everybody in the right position in the right place. It takes time. It gets getting used to. We've seen that over the past 4 years.
So they'll break the huddle. 2nd and 9 here. 7:29 remaining in the third. Once again, Cottingham in the backfield with quarterback Moore. See what they got dialed up as they'll bring Trey Jackson in motion left to right. Moore's going to drop back to pass. He's looking over the middle, under pressure, makes the man miss, throws it underneath him. Bang! Big hit there.
Jason Vale.
Vale got the receiver, in the official. Hopefully he is okay. He's back up on his feet. Good to see there. Don't want anybody getting hurt tonight, but just a big hit by Jason Vale. You know, we've seen it in years past. He kind of maybe got overshadowed a little bit by our guy Bryant Cherry for those. But a good job seeing him stick his nose in there and make a big hit. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and long here as they're going to take a quick break here for the official. Make sure he's okay as he took a hard hit.
Yeah, let him catch his breath.
Again, we talked about some games last night. BC losing. They are a region opponent. Lost 31-13 at home to Hammond. And then you had Swansea dropping a tough one to Keenan by 2. Some other games going on in the area tonight. Big game tonight between Cane Bay and River Bluff. River Bluff up big, 34-0. And then Gilbert and Nation Ford. Gilbert in our region once again. Great community. They're tied up 14-all with Nation Ford. And how about this one? Somebody I'm so thankful we never have to see again, hopefully. Midland Valley at Lexington, up 27-22 on the Wildcats.
Wow. You know, that drive, though, oh, my goodness. I don't know which is worse, Midland Valley or May River.
May River. Midland Valley is only about an hour away. Those Aiken schools, May River's almost 3.
Both of them just.
But you would always fall asleep on me, and I was.
You know, I think our defense has got a second win now, and able to get their composure back and is stepping it up.
Well, they got a big time opportunity to step up here, Ben, as they can force a 3rd down punt situation here. Moore once again in the pistol, 2 wide receivers far side. They'll bring Jackson in motion. They're going to toss Cunningham out on the outside trying to get around the corner, and he's going to be held shy. He's not going to get the 1st down. They try to go back to Cunningham again. That same play we've seen, little toss sweep to the outside.
Yep.
The Eagles defense all over, and that's going to bring up a big 4th down. I think we may have a player down on the field. But, yeah, Ben, so some big games. Don't have to travel as much anymore. Again, Lower Richland, Gilbert, Camden, probably your furthest destination this year.
Right.
And then you still got BC as well, and then Swansea.
Camden is, an hour and 15 minutes away.
And it's a beautiful place, beautiful town, beautiful area. AC Floor at home tonight, hosting top 10 White Knoll, leading them 17-14.
You know what I can't understand? In your game notes, at the beginning, you was talking about this is the first time meeting of the airport in Gilbert, Pelion. How come we have never played them over the years?
I don't know. The only thing I can tell you were in different regions, and so the coaches just never linked up and played a non-region matchup.
We played plenty of teams out of the region. Yeah,
I think there was a penalty on that play too against Pelion, so they're going to march that back.
But we don't know who it is. Yeah, they're marking the ball back behind the original line of scrimmage.
I saw last night, was looking around trying to keep track of Lou Bajak, does a great job with the state newspaper covering high school sports. And initial score I saw, Gray Collegiate last night, they were defeated 50-21. I was like, man, that's a bit crazy. Well, the school they played from North Carolina is an 8A program.
8A. Oh my God.
So think about that. So that's why you saw that kind of score lopsided last night. As we're set to go, as the injured Eagles player is up on his 2 feet and back on the sideline. He's good. So 3rd down.
Great to see him coming off the field unassisted.
Yeah. 3rd down and about 14 to go. Line to gain is their own 35-yard line. More shotgun formation. See if he's going to try a shot play here to the near side, Ben, as they got one-on-one.
Well,
Moore drops back, has time, under some pressure, gets hit as he releases the ball, and he's going to overthrow his intended receiver as the ball goes in and out of Perez's hands, falls harmlessly to the ground. We got a Pelion player down. Moore took a big hit there.
And an airport player. That's an airport player.
Well, and you got Pelion's quarterback at the 10 behind him.
Oh, okay. I didn't see him.
So they'll attend to them. We're going to take a quick commercial break here. Once again, your score, Airport 20, Pelion 7, 6:45 remaining here in quarter number 3. You're listening to Eagles football on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
Hey, y'all, it's Everly.
And Victoria Pesci with So Everly Perfect Photography, your local photographer specializing in newborn, maternity, and lifestyle photography. We now offer both outdoor and private in-studio sessions. Are you looking for that perfect photographer? One that is patient and will gladly take care of every detail so that you can relax and enjoy your session? Visit So Everly Perfect Photography on Facebook and let's capture your next milestone.
Message my mommy.
At Game Day Turf Management, we pride ourselves on delivering top quality, game-ready turf. Maintaining that high standard requires expert care, and we're here to help. We offer customized maintenance programs tailored to your field's needs. With over 20 years of experience, we provide full-service facility management and can collaborate with your existing staff. We began with natural grass fields and have evolved into a leader in synthetic turf surfaces. For more information, visit us at GameDayTurf.net. That's GameDayTurf.net. Game Day Turf Management is a proud sponsor of tonight's Player of the Game.
Welcome back to Eagles football here on the Palmetto State Sports Network, as the injured Eagles player was Daniel Butts, but able to get up and jog off on his own accord there, bringing up a 4th down now for Pelion. They'll have to punt from their own 21-yard line back deep. The dangerous number 10, Silas Berry, for the Eagles. Be nice to get another big return here, Ben, as the Eagles should have a really good field position for the second time this half. Unable to do anything with the fumble and the kickoff last possession.
Come so close, though. In and out of hands was the difference. A little bit too much.
Bobbled snap there. Punch straight up in the air. Eagles are going to have great fielding position as long as they get out the way of the ball, and I think that hit an Eagles player, buddy. Hit him directly in the back, and Pelion's going to get the ball. That's the thing. When that ball goes up like that, you got to be yelling, telling them, get out the way, get out the way, unable to track the ball. And I believe Pelion's going to take over, as that did hit the Eagles return team there. Goodness gracious. Not the break you need. Defense is going to have to roll right back out, Ben. 6:45 remaining in the third quarter.
38-yard line.
Well, they gave us one, and we just give them one back.
Trying to see where they're marking the ball. Well, Pelion's in a hurry to get up on the line now.
Well, you could catch them, changing players off the field like you're on now. 1st down and 10.
But they have to hold them. They have to give them the opportunity to sub.
Pistol formation for Pelion here. Have it at their own 37-yard line, down 20-7. So they'll bring Trey Jackson in motion more. Bobble snap down on the ground.
Ooh.
They're able to cover it back up at their own 30-yard line, but a big loss there, Ben, of about 8 yards as we got another Eagle player down, far sideline. But, Ben, a little confusion there. It looked like they were trying to set up a reverse, and I don't know if the pitch just went to the wrong man. Ball was down. They were lucky to recover that, as we got 2 Eagle players down, and, that's something you could see. Hopefully it's just some cramps. See them stretching their legs out.
Yeah, I believe that's just cramps out here.
And that you practicing early in the morning. Sometimes playing in the game when you're going full speed, full pads, it can catch up to you.
And, we do live in the South, so the humidity, you can cut with a knife half the time.
Yeah, so let's go back to something real quick. We saw last year, you got new offense coming in, you got a new defense coming in, you got different philosophies. You see both sides of the ball struggle at times and then shine at times. But, man, hats off to Coach Key, the defensive coordinator. He has made adjustments throughout this entire game. The plays that were working earlier on in the game, they're not getting as much. The defense is holding them. You take away, and you can't take away. But the touchdown drive they had, Cunningham runs it in from 15 yards out. You had a couple missed tackles there. But since that time, you have shut them down.
Yes. I mean, the defense have come alive. Like I say, the second half, I think after the halftime, they got a second win, got a breather, and they have come back since the second half, and they've held their own.
So big loss on 1st down. Ball went on the ground. Pelion able to cover it up. So it'll be 2nd down, and we're going to call it about 18 here. They'll have it at their own 30, almost 31-yard line as they'll break the huddle. 3 down linemen here for the Eagles defense. Good job by the secondary as well as the linebacker core tonight. Look at this old formation here, Ben. More under center. Swing Jackson in motion. They'll toss it to him. Tries to get around the edge.
Nope.
But just a good job. Give up about 3-4 yards there. But you're now still third and about 14, 13 yards, Ben. So good job by that Eagles defense as they'll switch some men out.
And we got another man down.
Yeah, I think it's just some cramping going on.
Yeah.
A lot of cramping going on early season. That's just where hydration days before comes in.
Yep.
You know, I have no room to talk. If my wife could hear me right now, she'd be like, you hypocrite. I'll get out there, not hydrated, cut the grass, be dying. I mean, just, you know, couldn't spit if they'd give me $1 million, and I have to take a little bit of liquid IV and get going. So just stuff you see early in the season. I know that'll be addressed later on. Sometimes take a little salt. Doubt they do that anymore, huh?
You know,
but a big third down opportunity here.
Yep. You know, Will helped me a lot this past summer when he was out of school doing yards, right? And he was the world's worst about making him go in and get something to drink or go to the cooler and get a bottle of water or get some Gatorade. You know, so, yeah, I know what you mean.
I think that's Daniel again. I think Daniel's just cramping up. And
it is. That's what it is.
Doesn't surprise me one. The kid doesn't know anything but 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Great baseball player as well. What a job, man. You go back to baseball season this past year.
And what he did on the mound,
you're starting,
oh my goodness.
Your ace of the staff goes down early. He's got to step up and become the guy and the ace on the mound. And what a job he did, all-state honors. Fantastic job. So here we go, big third down, 5:50 remaining in the third quarter. Airport leading 20-7 over Pelion. Pelion has to get to their own 48-yard line to keep this drive going. Little cover two action it looks like here from the Eagles. 3 wide receivers. Moore drops back, going to scramble near side, going to take a shot down the field. Perez has the man covered up and knocks it away at the last second. Great coverage.
Great.
Ahmed Perez, once again, Ben, he has done great tonight.
He has been amazing out there, stride for stride with the receiver.
Got to be the pink gloves, my man.
Stride
Great job.
for stride.
Fourth down. Got to punt the ball if you're Pelion. Keep it a 2-score game here.
To give yourself the opportunity to come back, yep.
Hey, again, back deep will be Silas Berry as Moore is also the punter for the team here. Berry will be back around the Eagles' 35-yard line. See if the Eagles set up a return here.
And awareness. Make your fellow players aware of something short like that.
Yeah. Well, they actually got Moore, I think, is going to pooch this. They don't have the other kicker in there. Moore did have a good punt early in the game, and that's what they'll do, a little pooch kick. Line drive. Berry steps up over his head, knocks it down, and falls on the ball. Just go down, young man, as he'll get driven back. Dangerous play there. It's kind of like an outfielder, that first step.
Right.
He came in, ball drifted over his head. As we got another injured Eagle down, I think that's going to be Silas there as he's back up on his feet, though, coming this way. But, yeah, Ben, just
he was being driven that far. Are they going to bring the ball back?
Yeah, it's from forward progress. I mean, they drove him all the way back inside the 10.
I know.
They're marking it up here. Easy, big guy.
No, they didn't. They marked it on the 15-yard line.
Well, that's about where he stopped fighting. Well, I mean, that's where the contact, he brushed off kind of that first defender. If he's still fighting and moving forward a little bit and then getting driven back.
When you got 3 of them pushing you back 15 yards.
I don't. Well, I tell you what, Gwen, if this is what you got to deal with.
Constantly.
First down and 10 for the Eagles on 15-yard line. Far hash. Shotgun formation. Rico Crawford, 2 touchdown passes this evening. Pringle with him in the backfield. They'll give it to Pringle. He breaks the line of scrimmage, has the line, gets near side over to 20. Inside up to the 30, but there's going to be a flag thrown. Richard Harley kind of got in late on his block there, got a little bit of the jersey. Good call there.
Yeah.
But an athletic move by Pringle to bounce it near side and turn it upfield before he got dragged down. No, what I was going to tell you is I already like this new guy, Thomas Yarborough,
yes.
new voice of the Bearcats.
Yeah.
Big Gamecock fan.
Oh.
Just an unbelievable guy.
Somebody needs to show him the way.
Salt of the earth.
Somebody needs to show him the way.
Hey. So that's going to put the Eagles behind the sticks here on first down as the holding penalty will march them back. Again, just a little bit late on throwing that block. That's what enabled Pringle to spring it to the outside. But good to see Ethan Pringle back in that royal blue of the Eagles.
I know, I agree.
Like to see here, obviously going to be first and long, see exactly where they march it off as they're still talking about it. You know, here's my thing. No, I'm not going to say that.
Wait.
No, they're going to march it off. They're just trying to figure out where. I think they're trying to figure out where the hold occurred because it's from that spot back because it happened downfield. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but
I don't think they know. I think they're having a discussion of where the flag was thrown in relation to where the player was.
Right, because it's from the mark of the ball, from the
They've
hole.
got it figured out, so it's going to push the Eagles back deep inside their own 10-yard line. See how they play this? Maybe run it a couple times, get out.
Yeah.
Don't want to make an errant throw here. Turn the ball over deep in your own territory, as it's going to be first down and 16 from their own 9-yard line. They got to get up to the 25. 5:20 remaining in the third quarter. 2-by-2 set here with the wideouts. Crawford shotgun formation. Pringle offset to his right. Pelion showing some pressure up the middle. Crawford drops back to pass, dumps it over the middle, got his man at the 15, over the 20, has a block, springs him over to 40, breaks that tackle, and he's off to the races. And the 40, one man to beat, tracked down from behind at the 25-yard line. Ground cannot cause a fumble. Big play there. Just looked like a middle screen setup in, and a great block thrown by the Airport wide receiver sprung him as he broke a tackle around midfield. And that's probably why it sprung him on the big thing, as there's a flag down at the 41-yard line of Airport. It's going to come back a little bit there, but just a good job, Crawford, a good job. Once again, O-line gave him time to set that up. And just a big play going to be wiped off the board by Airport. So that was Jason Rose with the big reception and the run after.
Well,
oh, man, that'll kill you.
Being optimistic about this, okay? Understandably that, this is coming back, okay? But being optimistic about this is it does show that we can make the play, We have the capabilities, we have the talent, we have the execution to be able to make the play. But get this. Look where they're marking the ball. It's still a first down. From the spot of the foul.
I was talking with Gabe at halftime when we were talking about how college has become such a transfer case. You got to recruit your year round in college. Same thing can be said nowadays, it feels like, with high school. As Eagles set to go again, going to be about 1st and 10. They'll have it at their own 32-yard line. Shotgun formation once again. 3 down linemen for Pelion here. Airport traveling away from Boston Avenue, right to left in front of the press box as we're under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Crawford drops back, nice pocket. Going to step outside. Throws on the run, has his man around the 37-yard line. Another flag comes in late in the backfield. Going to have another hold, I believe, on the Eagles.
Okay, I think.
Here's a flag on the play. Crawford's pass was complete to Braden Gross.
Kind of turning into a little bit of a sloppy game. Kind of wondering if both sides getting a little tired. Again, game condition a little different than practice. First game of the year. As they're going to back Airport up once again, Ben. It seems like the first half went by so fast.
Yeah.
Pelion kept the ball on the ground a lot. That helped chew the clock. But this last minute and a half really kind of slowing the pace of play down.
Well, the good thing is we're keeping Pelion's defense on the field.
Penalty is against Airport.
And we're executing plays. Maybe with a little help, but we're executing the play.
So let's play that down. Once again, going to be 1st and 20 now. Airport got it at their own 22-yard line. Trips to the far side for Airport. Single wide receiver near side as Crawford shotgun formation again. Pelion showing a little pressure off the edge. Crawford drops back, steps up in the pocket. Plenty of time, going to take a shot down the field. He's got a man far side, and it's called at the 40-yard line. Cuts back midfield, 20, 15, 10, put it on the board. Touchdown, Eagles. Third touchdown pass on the night for Crawford, 78 yards. Richard Harley. He's got one on the ground, got one through the air. They need to let him throw the ball and get the trifecta.
Man, I tell you what.
Airport, buddy, air raid is in town.
It has come effect.
Crawford, what a night. And Ben, again, he was wide open.
I know. It's kind of like he snuck around the edge and everybody forgot about him.
It looked like the DB kind of released him. I don't know. He thought he had help over the top, but he did not. And just another great job. You know, it's one thing to catch the ball. We've seen the Eagles players tonight with Lynch, Richard Harley on that catch. They do a good job running with the ball afterwards. And, you know, I made the comment earlier tonight. Explosive wide receiver group, and that's what you've seen. But none of that would be possible if it weren't for the big men up front again.
You're right. And you know, and just we have talked about this. The difference, I think, this year and last year is hands. They're catching the ball. Whenever the ball is thrown to him, they're catching it, and they're getting yards after the catch.
Yeah, and just good pocket presence once again from Rico Crawford. We mentioned it a couple plays ago. He moves in that pocket well as Munoz comes out for the extra point. That kick will be up and through to extend the lead 27-7 with 3:58. But, Ben, again, good job by the O-line.
Yes.
Good job by Rico being mobile and moving, stepping up, climbing up in that pocket. He hit him perfect.
Yeah.
And then Richard Harley, yak, yards after catch. We've seen that multiple times tonight from the Eagles. Wide receiver group, as they extend this lead, we're going to stick here with you, 27-7 now.
He has shown amazing pocket presence to be able to move up where too many people want to take off and run, and he just moves up into the pocket, finds his receiver, and throws a dart.
I'm laughing. I just looked down at my phone. Lee Williams just made the same comment. Good pocket presence from Rico. I don't know if that's good or bad that we think alike.
Ooh.
But a good job. Once again, Eagles up 27-7. Here in the third quarter, still 3:58 to go. And just keep the gas pedal down. Coach Snapper, I know he's not going to count this until all zeros are on that clock.
Exactly.
Happy for him again, for his folks and family listening back in West Virginia.
And just like we talked about, all the hard work that these young men has put in since the last game of last season.
As the Eagles get set to kick it off once again, two men back deep for Pelion. Waiting on the officials to blow it in. There they go. Another short kick, near side. Fair catch called for and bobbled by Pelion. But they'll get it since he signaled fair catch there. That same young man struggled kind of earlier on that kickoff. The bobbled. Pelion, though, will still have possession of the ball. Good kick there by Munoz. He's got a good job. He gets, man, I wish on my wedges I could get that height playing golf. And it's just the way that ball's spinning coming end over end.
Well, as much as you play, I don't know why you can't.
No, I don't get cheated, though. When I play golf, I get to see the entire course. The ponds,
the wood line,
the beach,
the briars,
the woods.
Yeah.
So first down and 10 here from Pelion. They'll have it at their own 32-yard line. See if they can get anything going. After that third possession of the first half, they have been shut out by this Eagles defense, Ben. And it's been multiple defenders on defense for Airport, which is so good to see. Past years you would have one or two, but tonight it seems like you got 7-8 guys working really well together. As Moore back out there again. Cunningham running back, pistol formation, two receivers for Pelion as they trail 27-7, 3:58 remaining in the third. Jackson in motion. They'll give a little misdirection, and he'll be swallowed up and dropped by Airport. Another great job there by the defense. Leland Miller stayed home, Ben. Simon football.
Leland Miller among the Eagles.
No gain there. 2nd and 10 to go again.
Well, I see the defense this year playing more as a team and assignment football. they're where they're supposed to be able to make that play. And that is so hard to teach these young men.
Second down and 10 here for Pelion in no rush. Down 27-7. 3:15 remaining in the third quarter as Moore will get his sign. Gets his play from the sideline. 4 down lineman here for the Eagles. Moore drops back, fakes the pitch. Going to take a shot down the sideline, underthrown and intercepted by the Eagles at the 47-yard line of Pelion. A big turnover for the Airport defense. A little miscommunication, I think, there.
Yep.
But a big play by the Eagles defense as they'll get the ball back in Pelion territory. Ben, I couldn't see who had that on the far side.
I want to think it was Jason Vale. Or was that
No.
Keyshawn Glover.
Nice interception. I think a little miscommunication there as the receiver's still going.
Yep, and the ball was short.
Kind of on a streak there. Big opportunity here for the Eagles to extend this lead as they'll have it 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line of Pelion. Traveling right to left in front of the press box is Rico Crawford, sophomore quarterback for Airport, already 3 touchdowns on the evening. Shotgun formation, Pringle beside him on the left. Trips near side for Airport. Fakes to give, drops back under pressure and will get sacked there. Good job holding on.
Yep.
Eagles defense kind of, or the sideline wanting a horse collar on that. Jason Rose was in the backfield, not Pringle with him there. But the first sack that I can remember of the night, the offensive line has given up. Just kind of a slow developing play there, and it's going to be 2nd and long now.
Well, it was
2nd and 19.
A delayed blitz, which, that linebacker, a defensive back will sit there and wait for the line to open up and find him a gap.
Approaching 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, 2nd and 19 for the Eagles. Their own 45-yard line. Crawford once again, shotgun formation. Drops back to pass, has time. Under some pressure, throws it up, picked off. An errant throw. It's Pelion takes it down the sideline and walks into the end zone on a pick 6. Just one of those plays you got to learn. Young quarterback, just eat it, take the sack.
I think he called it dead down here.
Did he step out of bounds?
He's
at the 45. They saying the quarterback was wrapped up? What we got here? But that would be a big turn of events. As they're talking things over, he was in the grasp of the D lineman there from Pelion. Let's see what the call may be. But again, regardless, it's where you're just going to learn as a young quarterback.
Yep.
You just got to eat that one.
Yeah, he's calling him down at the 35-yard line.
They sure are. Big break here for the Eagles, as that would have cut it to a 2-score game, Ben. With still the fourth quarter remaining, going to bring up a big 3rd down. Seen some breakdown in the O-line here. The last 2 plays, giving up sacks. See if Airport decides maybe just to run this and punt it. As you can tell from the reaction that the play was overturned. Still going to be 3rd and a country mile here, as Airport's going to have to go nearly 30 yards to get the first down. They got to get to the Pelion 36.
3rd down.
3rd and 29, Ben.
Ooh.
Shotgun formation again, 1:52 remaining here in the third quarter. As Rico Crawford awaits the snap, quick out, far side, caught at the 35, works upfield before he's knocked out of bounds just over the 40-yard line. Going to bring up 4th down. Good safe play there, give you a little more room.
Yeah, give your punter a little bit more room to work with.
And so there's a teachable moment that didn't cost you, it turns out.
Exactly. Sometimes you just got to eat it.
As Ragoz comes out, punter. Airport needing a good kick here, kind of flip the field. Lean on that defense has been so good for the last 2 quarters. As Airport leads 27-7, minute to go here in the third quarter. Pelion return man back at his own 25-yard line. Snap's good. High kick short. He's going to hit around the 37 and out of bounds of Pelion. That's where they'll take over. We're going to stick here because they're kind of quick switching in and out, Ben. But good opportunity here for the defense to make another statement. Just again, man, I can't speak enough to how well Coach Key's done with this unit in his second year here. See if they can get another turnover, another quick 3-and-out, get the ball back in your offense's hands. Rico Crawford, what a game tonight in his first varsity start for the Eagles. 3 passing touchdowns, one of 80, one of 78 yards. Just done a good job, and I think the other one was 56 yards.
56.
As Pelion would take over first down and 10 at their own 36-yard line. Pistol formation once again. Moore with Cunningham in the backfield. He'll drop back, has time. Going to take a shot down the far side, has a man open, and just through his hands. Good job. Safety got over there just in time to give him something to think about, Ben.
Yep.
And I think that was Jalen Henry kind of got over there. You know, it's easy. You start hearing them footsteps, you kind of chicken wing them a little bit.
Yeah. You slow down a little bit. Oh, it was too far.
Second down now for Pelion. Still 44 seconds remaining. Long third quarter, Ben.
Oh, man. It seemed like the first half didn't take this long. But I'm glad it has, looking at the scoreboard.
Yeah. I mean, Airport's rattled off 27 unanswered points. As Moore still looking to the sideline, waiting on the play.
Hey, they better hurry up, or they're going to get another delay.
Second down and 10 now from their own 36-yard line for Pelion. Little
confusion.
Sweep. Good job, Airport defense. Going to be no gain. That's just so slow developing, Ben.
Yep.
And Airport's doing a good job stepping up, filling those gaps, and they're wrapping up. A good tackle there. And then now another big third down and 10 to go. See if the Airport defense can go 3 and out and get them off the field. It's just been a really good adjustments made by the defensive coaching staff and the players after the long touchdown drive Pelion had back in the second quarter, Ben, and they've just shut them down since.
I think it was just an exhaustion there because they spent so much time on the field in the first quarter. After that, they have, you've seen a different defense out there, and they've played a whole lot different game. They've shut around the line down. They have limited the passes, and
we got a penalty marker that I didn't see. Ben's going to march things off and give Pelion a first down. Didn't see what that call was.
20
it's
yards?
Obviously it was 3rd and 10. So enough for a first down.
Oh, okay.
That will put it at the 48-yard line of Airport here. 21 seconds remaining once again here in the third quarter. As Airport coming out with a great performance so far tonight. You speak about the linebackers, the D-line play. The trenches have definitely been better on both sides of the ball, but kudos to the secondary. Was doing a fantastic job eliminating any deep shots tonight. Pistol formation again for Moore. Cunningham beside him. Trey Jackson in motion. They'll fake the reverse. Moore comes near side trying to take a shot down the field. Got a man behind us. Secondary makes the grab and then trips up around the 5-yard line. They may mark it down at the 6, and Buddy just praised them. And then they give up a big pass play to Will Green. And that's a big play now, as that'll take us to the end of the third quarter.
Yep.
So when we come back to the start of the fourth, Pelion will have it first and goal around the 6-yard line of Airport. You're listening to Eagles football here on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
Zeus and Bailey's Pet Spa. We're the gentle pet pampering specialists, and we're certified dog groomers. We're open Monday through Saturday by appointment. You can call or text us at 803-543-8752. That's 803-543-8752. We're located at 1408 Charleston Highway in West Columbia. We are in the lower level of the Tropic Air Santa's Closet building. You can also follow us on Facebook. Zeus and Bailey's Pet Spa, the gentle pet pampering specialist.
Lynn Ridge Contracting is a family-run business specializing in commercial and residential construction. The Key family has been involved in the construction business in South Carolina since the 1940s. Lynn Ridge Contracting is committed to providing quality construction in an organized and timely manner. With this commitment, you can be assured that one of our owners will be on site daily to monitor progress, quality, and any issues that may arise. To find out more, visit us at linridgecontracting.com. Linridge Contracting, building a better tomorrow today.
Welcome back to Eagles football here on the Palmetto State Sports Network as your Eagles lead 27-7. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter here as the video board gets going with the fourth quarter video to get everybody pumped up.
Got them boys in the weight room pushing that sled.
Pelion will have the ball first down and goal here around the 6-yard line of Airport. They are now going right to left in front of us away from Airport Boulevard. Airport Boulevard, Boston Avenue. You're not even paying attention.
Well, by the time I turned around, you done corrected yourself.
See if that Airport defense can come up big again. Big goal line stand right before halftime. Coach Salen's done a fantastic job with this Airport wide receiver group. Ben, you can see a massive difference. As we'll see here, first and goal from the 6 again. Moore and Cottingham in the pistol formation for Pelion. And the official's going to blow it dead before we get going. Ben, got to have a big stop here. No doubt it's 4-down territory for Pelion. They got to get back in the game. Field goal does you no good. You'd still be down 3 scores. And things kind of tighten up if they score here. As they got to look at their dead ball penalty, pre-snap.
Too many people on the field.
I don't know if it was that or delay game. I never saw.
They sent one off the field, so I'm thinking.
So they broke the huddle?
Yeah, I think it was too many men on the field.
Yeah, that's just a mental issue there coming out of the change of a quarter.
Yep.
Can't make those mistakes, so that'll back them up 5. Put the ball at the 11-yard line of Airport. Far hash for Pelion here. First and goal. So they'll fake the handoff. More under pressure. Ball up in the air. Picked off by Airport. Back down. Stays on his feet at the 34. He's finally brought down. Great pressure there by Airport.
Joey Rose.
And Moore just tried to make something out of nothing. Again, man, we talk about it's easy for us. We're up here. We're not on the field.
Yep.
But we've seen both quarterbacks on the last 2 possessions trying to do too much with it. That's first and goal. Just eat it. Live to play another down.
You get another. Yep.
Yeah, Eagles defense, second interception of the night. And a big turnover there. And a great return for the Eagles. They'll have it now first and 10 from their own 34-yard line. See what they can do here.
I stand corrected. I said his name wrong. That was Joey Ross.
Yeah.
Not Joey Rose.
That's
Joey
okay.
Ross.
Joey Ross. Good job, young man. 3rd turnover tonight total for Airport. As we got a little confusion here on sideline. Going to have a timeout taken by Airport. But Ben, man, two goal line defensive stands, first down and 6 right before the half, led to an 80-yard touchdown pass with 2 seconds as Crawford was able to hook up with Lynch. And then just now first and goal from the 6, get a pre-snap penalty, break the huddle with too many men on the field, backs you up, and then just great pressure. Couldn't see who came off the edge there. Got in Moore's face, bothered to throw, tipped it, and just a great job of Ross stepping up, hunting the ball. And then a great return. He intercepted that inside the 10-yard line and brought it all the way out to the 34.
Yards after catch, like we've talked about before, is so important. And they actually held him. He got about 5 yards after his initial contact, and they were trying to strip him from the ball, and he was able to keep it.
We'll see what the Eagles can draft up here, which Coach Knapp's cooking. As Rico Crawford once again back out on the field. Great performance so far for the young man. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, no turnovers. As Pringle will be in the backfield with them, 2-by-2 set with your wide receivers here. Shotgun formation once again. It's 3 down linemen for the Eagles. For Pelion on defense.
4 receivers for Airport.
It's Crawford. Fakes a quick screen under some pressure, pulls it down. Dangerous throw, try to hit Gross.
Yep.
Just an errant throw. Now, if he completes that, Braden's gone.
Right.
Just under pressure there. And
led him a little bit too far.
Yeah, just a little breakdown. Pelion didn't bite on the play action there, and lucky to come away with that with nothing harmed. Yeah, you know, Rico Crawford, again, 3 touchdown passes tonight, throws the ball better than Uncle Rico. You have a clue what that's from, right? Napoleon Dynamite, Uncle Rico? You do?
Nah, I seen that was.
I was just
an
making
old
sure,
movie.
man. I didn't know.
I'm old, but I still watch TV sometimes.
2nd down and 10 now for the Eagles from their own 34-yard line. Moving left to right in front of the press box. Shotgun formation. Crawford drops back under some pressure, will swing it out. Ball tipped up in the air by a defensive lineman. Thank goodness it falls to the ground. 2 straight throws, kind of a little errant. Pelion getting a little more pressure on the quarterback now, been the last 2 possessions for Airport on offense. Kind of wonder if the big guy's getting a little tired.
Well, first game.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Yeah,
I am not judging.
I know. You know, it's understandable. I'm sure Coach Napper's going to go back and say, I think we need a little bit more conditioning. As hot as it has been, you could only push so far.
Well, big 3rd down here from Airport. Need to get to their own 45-yard line to extend this drive. It's Crawford shotgun formation again. A little delayed handoff to Pringle over to 40. Cuts back middle of the field, and he's got a lane over midfield. Down the sideline, and he's going 30, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Pringle. Touchdown, Eagles, and that'll extend the lead to 33-7. Just a little delayed handoff, little draw there, Ben, and that's all the room Ethan Pringle needed. Once he got to that 2nd level, he cut back, and he outran the safety that had an angle on him.
Presence, eye awareness, where to make those cuts to find that hole.
Ben, 65-yard touchdown run for Pringle there, and here's what's great to see as Munoz will be on to attempt the extra point. 4 out of your 5 touchdown plays have been 56 yards or more.
Yeah.
That's explosiveness that we were wanting to see. That's Eagles, extra point away from making this 34-7 as a beautiful kick up and through. And that's exactly what they'll do to extend the lead. And Ben, that's 34 straight unanswered points for the Eagles, and they're definitely flying high tonight.
Air attack has arrived. Air attack.
Apparently the ground game too.
Yeah. Not to take anything away from the ground game. Yeah, it just seems that the running backs now give it, your O-line has to make those gaps and keep those, those guys, the defense off of them. But their situational awareness and finding those, anticipating where those gaps are going to be to set themselves free has been very great tonight.
Yeah. So I guess it doesn't matter by land or air. The Eagles attacking, and appreciate Coach Bradwell texting me. Couldn't see who got the pressure on the interception by Ross there. That was your boy Daniel Butts.
Imagine that.
Dude, so, whether it's baseball, football, he's just a guy you want on the team. And I'll talk about it as we get set for the kick.
Yeah,
As the kickoff's coming from Munoz and be another high pooch kick, it's going to be short, fair catch. Called for at the 41 of Pelion. I talked about it during baseball season a lot. Didn't get to call many games this year. Appreciate everything that you, Gabe, and Adam did to make up for my not being there. But even watching the games, Daniel from that sophomore year, and even call it the junior year of football, to the spring of this past baseball season, the maturity level, man, leaps and bounds. He's always had the motor, always had the body, the looks, the athleticism.
Well, not only that,
but just really proud of
the leadership that he has put on the field. If you watch him out here, he is directing people in the back, in the defense, on the offense. On the baseball field, he is pumping people up.
Just really proud of the young man and the growth. As it'll be 1st and 10 for Pelion at their own 40-yard line. 11:28 remaining in the ballgame. Airport up 34-7. Showing a little pressure on the edge with Daniel as Moore drops back, a little option, pitches it out. Or did he hold on to it?
He threw the ball. It was an incomplete pass.
That can't be an incomplete pass.
He was way out.
That was backwards. That was a pitch. I don't understand how that's an incomplete pass when he pitched that ball. But, my eyes are bad, but to me, that was an option. That was an old triple option, and he pitched that ball. I don't know how that's a pass. Did he throw it?
I think he threw it.
He threw it.
Yeah.
He pitched it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's side on. He Patrick Mahomes it out of bounds. Hey, I told you I couldn't see. Second down now. Great pressure there from the Eagles defense. Airport showing a little pressure here. Moore hands the ball off to Cunningham up the middle. Vale will get in to wrap him up, slow him down a little bit. 5-yard gain there for the Eagles. You good, man? You choking up here? You keep coughing.
Tackle made by Tristan Franks.
Tristan Franks helped him out. Jason Vale slowed him down, and Tristan Franks wrapped him up and took him down.
Big opportunity here for the Eagles. Third down, get off the field once again. Force another 3 and out. Pelion in no hurry here, down 34-7. It's been all Airport since that Pelion touchdown in the second quarter, Ben.
Yeah, they have Airport's defense has really stepped it up the second half. Well, starting in the second quarter.
Airport showing a little pressure here off the left side. More shotgun formation, drops back, has a clean pocket. Has time, going to take a shot down the sideline. Overthrown out of bounds. A little contact there, but the ball wasn't catchable there, Ben, and Airport job.
Well, it wasn't catchable, but the receiver actually running to the defender back there.
Yeah, just good job again by the secondary. Had it covered up, nowhere to go. Moore put it only where he could.
Yep,
yeah,
where he could
keep it out of harm's way. They're going to bring up fourth down. Pelion, see what they do here, if they're going to go for it or if they're going to try a pooch punt, Ben. Offense still on the field, but Moore has punted the ball several times for him. Boy, Airport needed this win again.
Yeah.
Lost 16 straight, 25 out of the last 26 as a program. See the hard work paying off. They're going for it. 3rd down and 5 from their own 45-yard line. Got to get to midfield to extend the drive. Bring a man in motion right to left, and Airport jumps. A little quick there off the right side. That's going to give them a free 5 and a 1st down.
You know, I like what.
Not really sure why he's looking to see if the coach wants to accept, or is he looking where the ball would be? It's going to be still short, going to bring up 4th down, I think.
I like what I seen there, though. Eli Henry walks over to the man that jumped, and is, you let him know that it's okay. You know, not chastise him, but let him know it's okay. They're going to get it back.
Going to be 4th down in inches for Pelion as Moore gets the call from Coach Bennett's jog back, breaks the huddle. 10:28 remaining in the ball game. See if that Airport defense can come up strong here. Shotgun formation, pistol formation, I should say. Cunningham in the backfield.
Yeah.
Swing a man out. They give it to him, and he's going to get stuffed in the backfield. Tristan Franks, and then cleaned up by Daniel Butts. Hit for a loss. And the Eagles defense shows up again, holding them on 4th down.
They pushed that line back.
I'm going to put my hat on. I'm going to be my father here again because I've heard it my whole life.
Oh.
And it's really been more the last 20 years. I'll never understand on 4th and inches being in a pistol or shotgun formation 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Get under center. We'll take it. Great pressure.
Shorter distance.
Tristan Franks making the contact and the hit, and cleaned up by Daniel Butts as Airport back out on the field. Nolan O'Hara checks into the game at quarterback, I believe.
Yep.
Get a little playing time here. 10:22 to go in the ball game. Airport leading 34-7. As we're going to have another penalty here, pre-snap on the offense, and that could be just different cadence.
That's got to be something. But yeah, I think that's the center. Yeah, that's on the center.
Snap infraction, maybe.
Yeah.
They call it false start.
Yeah.
But Nolan O'Hara coming into the ball game, sophomore quarterback, kind of busted on the scene last year in that game. Ben came in, threw for over 300 yards, 4 or 5 touchdown passes. I think, was that Midland Valley here? I think so, against Midland Valley.
It was.
And then had a big game late in the year at North Augusta, threw over 300 yards there. Sophomore quarterback, being the shotgun formation. 2x2s with the receivers here. Rose in the backfield with him. He'll get the handoff, cuts back across the 50, stays on his feet, and pounds his way to about the 47, call it the 46-yard line.
Jason Rose, the carry.
of Pelion. Got back that yardage you lost.
Yep. Got back from the penalty.
Going to bring up second down and around 10 to go. So O'Hora come over, talk to Coach Knapp here. Coach Kaufman, what a job he does with the big guys. Saw him out here working them hard the other morning. It's Airport. Leading 34-7, 9:40 remaining in this ball game. Shotgun formation once again. Pelion with 3 down linemen. O'Hora gets it. He'll hand it off to Rose. Tries to bring it back. Gets about a yard, maybe 2. Going to bring up a big third down.
I think they gave him 2 there.
Yeah, Airport's going to have to get about 8 yards here. Got to get down to the 37-yard line of Pelion as they're driving towards Boston Avenue here, Ben.
Let's see if they let him put it in the air.
Well, he can sling it, and what a job his dad does, man. Great guy.
I know.
Coaching football, also assistant coach for the baseball program, and Coach Bradwell. Good family, glad to have him. As Airport will have trips to the far side, near receivers Lynch. Shotgun formation once again with Rose offset to the left of O'Hora. He'll drop back, clean pocket time. Going to take a shot near side, got a man, and Lynch hits him and caught and brought in inside the 10-yard line. And got a late flag here. I think it's going to be a hit on the quarterback.
Yep.
As O'Hora stood in the pocket, and Buddy just delivered a strike as Lynch had gotten behind the DB there. Let's see what the call will be. It will be against Pelion here, so the play will stand. But just a great job. Kind of just like we saw last year on his first throw.
Yep, 30-yard reception.
Big-time play for the Eagles offense.
That should put them inside the 5.
Yeah, personal foul there. Oh, offsetting.
Oh.
Offsetting.
Okay.
I don't like that. Someone acted first. Call it.
Hey, the law says you can defend yourself, don't it? Except on the football field.
Look at this. Eagles already broke the huddle. We're not even ready. First and goal now for Airport, leading 34-7 with 8:40 remaining in the ball game. Officials getting everything marked off. They're going to bring the ball back a little bit. You know what? That was a dead ball personal foul against Airport. It wasn't offset, and that's why they're bringing it back. I thought he pointed to both sides there, but I think he was pointing to the Airport offensive player who committed the penalty, so that ball will be backed up to the 22-yard line of Pelion.
It looked like the way the defensive player turned around and was talking to the officials that it was on him.
Regardless, first down and 10 for your Eagles. Getting a play call in here. 8:40 remaining in the ball game. So we'll have a split back formation in the backfield with Rose and Haynes back there with O'Hora. Shotgun formation. They'll hand it off to Haynes, who gets knocked down, tries to stay on his feet, wrapped up, and driven back there a little bit.
Yeah, they'll mark it back at about the 26, 27.
Big loss, about 5-6 yards there.
Yep. They'll mark it about the 27.
And see, this is why I'm up here and not down there.
Oh, I know.
Because you know what I want to do.
Oh, I know.
I want to sling that ball.
Yeah, I was going to say, I would too.
Get everything you can get that confidence up and going. The receivers have done a great job again. Coach Thelen coaching. Tremendous job as we'll have trips to the far side.
But you know,
your receiver will be Lynch, shotgun formation again.
Burning clock right now too. Burning clock.
And keep it going. Keep the gas pedal down. Second down here, shotgun formation. Nolan O'Hora, the sophomore quarterback in the game. Under some pressure, step up, sling to the near side, has Lynch. Makes the grab at the 19, stiff arms his man, stays on his feet. Finally forced out of bounds. Big physical play there for Lynch.
Was not going to go down without a fight. And got probably 4 yards out of it.
Yeah, saw it there from O'Hora, and we saw it earlier with Rico Crawford in the game. The quarterbacks are doing such a good job stepping up in the pocket, climbing that pocket.
I was noticing that just then. That's exactly what he did there.
They're giving themselves better lanes to throw the ball.
Right.
But Big third down here. Is that what it says, Ben? Third down for the Eagles.
Yep.
Third down and goal. They'll have it about the 17-yard line of Pelion. Shotgun formation again from Ahora, trips to the far side.
Here we
Drops
go.
back under pressure, over the middle, towards the end zone. Did he hang on to it? Incomplete. Kind of a low throw there. Tried to make a diving attempt, I believe was Richard Harley. Not able to come down with it, but good effort.
Yeah.
That'll bring up 4th down now for Airport. They're going to bring Munoz on to try the
field goal
here.
It brings up 4th down.
I was worried. I don't know if it showed on the live stream. His blind side there, Ahora, that defender was closing quick.
Yeah.
This will be a 35-yard field goal attempt here from Munoz from the near hash. Should have a pretty good angle at this.
And he's got the leg for it.
Talon Harlan, the holder, snaps back, holds down, kick is up, and I think he pushed it a little left. He did, just missed. So Pelion will take over here with 7:20 remaining in the ball game. Airport leading 34-7. We're going to keep it right here with you. Again, they switch sides so much quicker, it seems, nowadays.
Yeah.
But, Ben, we, again, going to beat a dead horse here. We've got some weapons this year.
And at the same time, the offense is enthusiastic about hurry up and get on the field. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's move the ball. Let's move the ball. And the defense is enthusiastic. We want to stuff it down their throat.
Well, you know, you guys know, I wasn't going to be able to do the game if it was tomorrow night.
Right.
And I was so aggravated with that, man. I was like, man, why didn't we play this game Thursday? And then on the way here, when the skies parted and the good Lord smiled down on the airport, I thought, man, you know,
Smile down
if you
on the
play
city.
tomorrow, it's going to be hot, humid, warm. It's a lot cooler tonight, probably low 70s. Perfect conditions. So just awesome to see. And I'll tell you this, man. I was talking to Coach Napper. We've been having a lot of good conversations, and he showed me something tonight that this team has kind of built around Galatians 6:9, which is awesome. And it says, let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. And they've not given up.
No, they haven't. I mean, they have had, you know, you could see it in the body language.
Well, it's just, man.
It's just they haven't given up. And, you know, even in the first quarter when they got down and they were dominated that first drive, they did not give up.
Yeah, Pelion takes over 1st down and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Pistol formation again. Cottingham in the backfield. He'll move up to the right of Moore here, trips to the far side, and that's where Moore will scramble out. 2 throws on the run, and the ball is tapped up and almost picked off again by Airport. Excellent underneath coverage there. Was that Tristan Franks, number 2? Who was that?
I believe so. Yep, Tristan Franks.
Yeah, he made a, well, that may be another. That ain't Tristan.
No.
After I saw the frame, that ain't Tristan.
Is that Joey Ross?
But a good play again by the secondary.
I think it's Joey Ross. I think there's a 1 in there.
Stepping up and making that play. Bring up 2nd down. But no, what I was saying about not giving up, you've had some really tough seasons lately. Last year, go winless.
Right.
A lot of kids probably would have transferred out. They stayed. They put the work in. They believed in the system, and you're reaping, as that verse said, your harvest now. 2nd down and 10, Moore will drop back, has plenty of time, trying to take a shot, going to come near side. Well covered by Airport, and almost picked off as a great coverage underneath and over the top once again. As Davion Albert all over the coverage.
Davion Albert in coverage.
Bring up a big 3rd down now, as Eagles defense has done a good job.
Will Green hadn't been as dominant tonight as he has been during the season, but I think a lot of that is the contribution to the defensive backs that has stuck with him.
Yeah, he made some big plays early on.
Right.
But again, go back to Coach Key. You can see the growth, the defensive adjustments that's been made throughout the game. As 3rd down and 10 now from their own 20, Moore has it, drops back, is going to get flushed out of the pocket, steps up, going to tuck it and run, and gets banged down just short of the 30. See where they mark it. Good hit there from the Eagles defense, and a good job by Moore.
Dominique, how you pronounce his last name?
Had a little bit of pressure. but was able to step up and go.
And
Ardister.
Dominique Ardister made the hit.
They'll give them enough for the first down. So first down and 10 at their own 31, 6:40 still remaining in the ballgame. Airport leading 34-7 over Pelion. Great way to start the season.
Yes.
And just, hey, you want to play it out these last 6.5. Don't let your foot up off the pedal.
And the confidence that it's putting into this young team, I think, is amazing. It's well needed.
Shotgun formation again. Moore has it under some pressure. Throws over the middle, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. And I think that's, again, where you kind of hear footsteps closing in.
Not one, but 4 footsteps in that case, because there was one in front of him and behind him ready to tag him.
The good thing about this, Ben, is you've got a lot of your second-string guys, maybe even third-string in there, and they're getting to play a lot this fourth quarter. And the experience from being on the field, you can't replicate in practice.
No, you can't take that away. There's no way. The only way you can get that is to earn it right here.
Second down and 10, 6:05 remaining in the ballgame. Pelion has it at their own 31-yard line as Moore fakes the handoff, quick wide receiver screen to the outside as the ball was bobbled, and they're going to call incomplete. I thought he caught it. Will Green there, the intended receiver.
Yeah. I thought he caught it and turned and then lost it.
And again, man, great seeing all these kids run on and off, subbing in and out.
Yes.
Those snaps are so valuable, especially early on here in the season. Going to help you when you get into region play. Big third down again. As Moore will trot back from the sideline, getting his call from Coach Bennett. Shotgun formation. Cottingham in the backfield as Moore drops back. Plenty of time, going to take a shot, far sideline, going to be covered up and intercepted by the Eagles as they bring it back over midfield into Pelion territory. Third interception of the night for Airport. 4th turnover forced on the evening, and they're going to have it back in Pelion territory.
And I think Daniel Buss may have rushed that one because Daniel tagged him once he released the ball.
Daniel been all in the backfield tonight and all over the field making plays. And that's the kind of things, man, that'll go down as a quarterback hurry.
Yeah.
That's great, wonderful. But those are the little things that you don't see that make the big impact in a game. He's not going to get the interception. He's not going to get that glory.
Right.
But it's the little things as Airport back out on the field on offense.
Well, you know what you said a while ago about moving the young players in and getting them those reps. That's development, and that's what's happening here. He is developing these younger players to where they need to be.
Airport steered needing an offensive lineman here as he'll run on. 5:49 remaining in the ballgame. Ben, I didn't hear who had that pick. It was on the far side.
I didn't either.
But again, 3 interceptions tonight for this defense, 4 turnovers overall. And Airport's played a clean game so far with that. Shotgun formation for O'Hora. Ball at the 46-yard line of Pelion. He'll hand it off up the middle. Stays on his feet, keeps his legs driving. Good gain of about 4 yards on first down. And here's a flag afterwards, getting a little chippy.
Yep.
Getting a little chippy now as we'll see who that penalty's on.
There is now a flag on the play.
5:38 remaining in the ball game. Ben, if you can see who that's on or what the call may be.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it may be on Pelion just based off of when it was thrown and scored a game.
Jason Gross is pointing to Pelion. Personal foul on Pelion.
Braden Gross?
I mean, yeah.
I was about to say, you got U-Trip, Jason Gross out.
My bad.
You're okay, buddy. I'm just giving you a hard time. I got to do that, man. Keeps you young.
Braden without an eye.
Yep. That will be a unsportsmanlike penalty there, 15 yards. As it'll move the Eagles down to the Pelion 27-yard line. Airport with trips to the near side. Lone receiver on the far side, I believe, is Lynch. As O'Hora shotgun formation again. He'll hand the ball off, a little inside zone read there. As he'll be wrapped up. Minimal gain of about 2 yards there for the Eagles as Jason Rose is getting a lot of playing time, a lot of reps tonight, which is good, Ben.
gain of about 2. It brings up second down.
Yeah, like I say, a lot of these younger guys are getting reps, and which is invaluable. I mean, that's something you can't teach for them to get the experience out here.
It'll be about second down and 8 to go. As O'Hora will get his play call from Coach Napper, second-year head coach for the Eagles as he came over from Newberry, was assistant coach there for the varsity program and assistant principal, but coached all over the Southeast, including West Virginia. Over 15 years of coaching experience as O'Hora shotgun formation once again. Second and 8, and we're going to have a little movement. Snap kind of seemed a little off, a little delayed there, Ben, as the line was gone.
Yeah, the line was moving, but the ball wasn't coming.
It will be a false start back. The Eagles up about 5 yards, and that's okay. You got some younger guys in there. And this is all good too, man, because they'll go back, watch the film, correct it.
Yep.
Again, when you get into region play, you know, you've got Swansea. Swansea has made huge leaps. They're doing a lot better as a program. BC you still have in there, as well as Gilbert. You know what you're going to get from that program, and then Lower Richland as well. Second down and about 13 now from the Pelion 30. Eagles hand the ball off to Rose, who bounced it outside, has a lane inside the 25, down to about the 20-yard line. But what I'm saying is, you know, Camden, a lot of people forget, Camden about 2-3 years ago played for the state title as a 4A program.
I know.
They're tough.
Yeah,
so you know what you're going to get with them. But I really like to move down. Again, I think you're in the right classification. And hats off, Pelion's going to have a successful year as well under first-year head coach Matthew Bennett. But, again, man, just really proud of the kids, how they responded tonight after, you know, those first couple drives by Pelion. I'm like, man, we're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, and the way they kept the defense on the field the whole first quarter.
Third and about 2 to go here. Inside the 20-yard line of Pelion as O'Hora. Shotgun formation once again. He'll hand it off to Rose. And Pelion just with an all-out blitz hits him in the backfield and drops him.
Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. Going to bring up a fourth down. Let's see. Roll Munoz back out there. Give him another field goal opportunity here. See what Airport elects to do as we approach 3 minutes remaining in the ballgame. Airport 34 unanswered points lead Pelion by a score 34-7.
I think, are they going for it?
Well, I think they're probably going to run it. You know, you're up 4 scores here. Going to be third down and about 8 to go. Maybe a little shy of that, maybe 6, excuse me. Horse shotgun formation. He's going to drop back to pass. Has time over the middle.
Ooh. Just
incomplete there, trying to take a shot as he had a man in his face when he delivered the ball. So turnover downs there, no harm.
No.
That'll switch the field here.
2:29 left on the clock. Offense and defense both have done a great job tonight. I mean, they've played as a team. They've played together.
I know we sound like a broken record, but it's so refreshing to see, man, again, new year, new team. And you kind of, you know, you make your own way. Pelion's going to call a timeout and talk things over. Late in the fourth quarter, 34-7. Once again, you score Airport all over Pelion. And, Ben, it's just been every facet of the game. Special teams on kickoff recovers a fumble. The defense, 3 interceptions tonight. The offense, 4 touchdowns of 56 yards or more on the evening. And that's kind of what we expected to see out of this air raid offense led by Coach Napper, Ben.
Yeah, it's been a total different team between the execution of the plays, you know, since last year. I mean, night and day difference.
Yeah, it's been refreshing, no doubt. Great to see just everything from the O-line, D-line. They've played a clean ball game so far. Got some things to clean up, some penalties and some small things like that. But a good first showing here. Handoff here for Pelion. Breaks a tackle over to 35. Stays on his feet, lowers his head, and keeps them legs driving up to around the 35-yard line. Tough physical run there for Pelion. As you were just showing me that Rock Hill defeated Irmo.
Yep.
So that's, when I was growing up, you had your big 16 schools.
Yeah.
The Rock Hills and all those. So rich, tradition-rich program up there in Elf State with South Point and Rock Hill and those boys. What was it, Northwestern, I believe, up there.
Yeah.
All those years were really good. First down and 10 from their own 35-yard line. We're finally under 2 minutes to go in the ball game.
Can't leave out Burns.
Yeah. Shotgun formation here for Pelion, as they got some backups in now trying to get some game time. Quarterback will keep it, rolls to the far side, turns upfield, has a bit of a lane, stays on his feet, lowers his head, gets above the 50-yard line into Eagle territory for a first down. Nice run there from their backup quarterback, Ben. Corbin Crawford.
I don't think they should have any timeouts left.
It'll be first down and 10 at midfield now.
Yeah, I think they're giving a lot of the defense, a lot of the younger men reps out here, which is good.
As they'll break the huddle, ready to go again. Approaching 1 minute remaining in the ballgame. Shotgun formation. Crawford drops back under some pressure, tries to come near side, breaks the tackle, and then is wrapped up. And will get a sack there. Crawford's a lefty, Ben, and just a good job there by the Eagles defense as Eli Henry, the freshman lineman, going to get credited with that sack.
Yep, come flying in. Ooh. Which is a freshman.
Yeah. Second down now. We got a big home game next weekend, Ben, against a former region foe in the Thoroughbreds of South Aiken. I will like to see how that one goes. Usually pretty evenly matched with South Aiken. 20 seconds remaining in the ballgame here. Second down for Pelion from their own 43. Little confusion as Crawford rolls out, and he'll scramble out of bounds. And that should do it, Ben, as the clock winds down. And the Airport is going to break the streak of 16 consecutive losses as everybody down there congratulating Coach Knapp. I know he's got to feel good as the crowd erupts. First win for him as he gets a big old hug from his assistant coaches as Airport, man, down 7-0, rattle off 34 consecutive points to take game one of the 2026 campaign.
Yeah. I mean, heck of a different team this year, and just the way they carried themselves.
Yeah.
We got into a little stretch there where we had a lot of them terrible towels coming out, but they picked themselves back up.
Absolutely. Well, folks, stay tuned as we're going to have a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with our Game Day Turf Management Player of the Game as Airport wins Game 1 of the 2026 season. Also, Coach Knapper's first win here at Airport by a score of 34-7 over Pelion. You're listening to Eagles football on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
You want personalized service from an attorney who cares about you? Call the law offices of Beth Brenham. When you're facing some of life's toughest challenges, you want an attorney that will be by your side. Combining compassion and experience, we offer comprehensive services for your legal needs. Call Beth Brenham Law today at 803-227-3552 or visit her website at bethbrenhamlaw.com. That's bethbrenhamlaw.com. Get on the path to results today. Beth Brenham Law.
Leaky faucet? Backed up drain? Big job or small, Dunlap Plumbing handles it all. We specialize in residential and commercial plumbing with fast, reliable service you can count on. No gimmicks, no guessing, just honest work done right the first time. Call or text 803-600-1600 today. That's 803-600-1600. Dunlap Plumbing, where quality flows.
Need to make a bold impression? Sun Solutions at 345 Dreer Road in West Columbia is your one-stop shop for all things printing, branding, and marketing. From eye-catching banners and vehicle wraps to professional printing, direct mail, branded merch, and full-scale marketing, we do it all under one roof. Big ideas deserve big execution. Visit sunsolutionsUSA.com or stop by today and let's bring your brand to life. Print, promote, deliver. Sun Solutions.
Airport Electrical Services, owned and operated by Lee Williams, offers a wide range of services, from electrical repairs, lighting installations, electrical upgrades, and more. At Airport Electrical Services, our main goal is to please our customers. At Airport Electrical Services, we understand the importance of keeping your home powered safely and efficiently. That's why we offer top-notch electrical services you can rely on. We're not just electricians. We're problem solvers. No matter the issue, we'll find a solution. Call Airport Electrical Services today at 803-518-2876. That's 803-518-2876. Or visit our Facebook page at Airport Electrical Services, LLC.
Hey y'all, it's Everly.
And Victoria Pishi with So Everly Perfect Photography, your local photographer specializing in newborn, maternity, and lifestyle photography. We now offer both outdoor and private in-studio sessions. Are you looking for that perfect photographer? One that is patient and will gladly take care of every detail so that you can relax and enjoy your session? Visit So Everly Perfect Photography on Facebook and let's capture your next milestone.
Message my mommy.
Stay tuned as we name our Game Day Turf Player of the Game.
At Game Day Turf Management, we pride ourselves on delivering top quality, game-ready turf. Maintaining that high standard requires expert care, and we're here to help. We offer customized maintenance programs tailored to your field's needs. With over 20 years of experience, we provide full-service facility management and can collaborate with your existing staff. We began with natural grass fields and have evolved into a leader in synthetic turf surfaces. For more information, visit us at GameDayTurf.net. That's GameDayTurf.net. Game Day Turf Management is a proud sponsor of tonight's Player of the Game.
Zeus and Bailey's Pet Spa. We're the gentle pet pampering specialists, and we're certified dog groomers. We're open Monday through Saturday by appointment. You can call or text us at 803-543-8752. That's 803-543-8752. We're located at 1408 Charleston Highway in West Columbia. We are in the lower level of the Tropic Air Santa's Closet building. You can also follow us on Facebook. Zeus and Bailey's Pet Spa, the gentle pet pampering specialist.
Now with tonight's final stats at our Game Day Turf Player of the Game, let's send it back to the broadcast booth.
Eagles' big win at home tonight by a score of 34-7 over Pelion in the first matchup between these two programs in their history. Pelion got things started in the second quarter, getting on the board, 15-yard touchdown run by Conningham, their running back. He looked good tonight. Brady Conningham did a good job. And then after that, it was all Eagles. The ensuing kickoff, Silas Berry takes it back 83 yards inside the 3-yard line of Pelion, where Richard Harley out of the Wildcat formation would keep it himself, take it in for 3 yards to tie the ball game up. Airport would then get on the board with 2 seconds remaining in the first half on an 80-yard touchdown strike from Rico Crawford to Amir Lynch. After a big goal line stance, first and goal from the 6-yard line by the defense, Airport picks it right back up in the second half. Xavion Williams, 56-yard touchdown catch. Richard Harley gets back in the action with his second touchdown of the night, coming on a 78-yard strike from Rico Crawford. And then to cap it off, Ethan Pringle, a big 65-yard touchdown run to seal the game. Defense, hats off. Great job by them. After that one touchdown drive at Pelion Bend, they completely shut things down. Can't brag enough about Coach Key and the defensive adjustments he made in his staff. And then a great job by the wide receiver group getting loose with the ball in their hands and making plays. And then another big kudos. I got a couple, man. Offensive line, defensive line plays were great. The secondary was good. You talked about Ahmad Perez during the break. Great job he had. Daniel Butts making plays. Everybody tonight, Ross and everyone else, just the Eagles were all over the field tonight.
I wrote down who I thought, right? And I showed you. And there's so many others that contributed to this win tonight. I mean, the entire offense, the entire defense. I mean, it's hard to pick. And
well, it is, but I think you had the right one. Just for the simple fact, first career start on varsity.
Right, and the person that I had written down is a new guy. He comes in, he has to learn a new system. And we have a lot of the young guys learning a new system, but from this position makes it that much tougher. And he comes in and he lights it up with a fire. The player of the game that I picked was Rico Crawford. 3 touchdown passes, an 80-yard touchdown, a 56-yard touchdown pass, and a 78-yard touchdown, all within 3 quarters. And coming into a new team, learning his players all over, but he is our player of the game. But honorable mention going to Richard Harley. I mean, outstanding. And Ahmad Perez, they could not have held this team to 7 points without the help of him on the corner, knocking down ball after ball after ball, and staying on the heels of these receivers to keeping them, able to be able to make the play. So, player of the game is, Rico Crawford, with honorable mentions going to Richard Harley and Ahmed Perez.
Yeah, just an overall great performance tonight from Airport. Exactly what you wanted to see and what you needed to see again. The struggles, everybody knows it. We've talked about it till nauseum tonight.
Yeah.
So just great effort overall by everyone. Hats off to the coaching staff, to the players, and everyone that believed and stuck around. And it's great to see hard work pay off, and that's what you saw tonight, man.
We said at the pregame, the keys to the game. Seeing all the work that these young men put in, those 6 o'clock practices and those 8 o'clock practices and those summer workouts. Those things do not go unnoticed, and they show on the field at this time of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. Big win tonight. Back at home next week again against South Aiken. We'll have all the coverage starting at 7 p.m. with the pregame show kickoff scheduled for 7:30. Congratulations again to Coach Napper on his first win here as the Airport head coach. Couldn't happen to a finer individual. Excited for him and his family here and also back home in West Virginia. If this would have been the World Cup, they would have cued Country Roads by John Denver. But just a great night to be an Eagle. Appreciate everybody once again listening in to the Palmetto State Sports Network, watching it on YouTube, listening via the app. Again, appreciate our producers Rex and Mike Hagens for all that they do. And we'll look forward to seeing you again next Friday night here at Eagle Stadium. Get out, support these young men and all the hard work they've been doing. Until we see you then, remember to fly high, Eagles.
Zeus and Bailey's Pet Spa. We're the gentle